be hilarious, especially when we getting into it. And even God forgive me, but I don't know if y'all saw that video of that black guy after the Carmelo Anthony after the Carmelo Anthony case. He rolled up on his bike to that white man sitting there. It looked like a bus stop or whatever, and the white lady.
It slapped him.
Yeah, and said you was on that jury,
weren't you?
Yes, we needed that. Look.
I was cracking up.
And I'm sorry, it made it even funnier when he was like, "Oh, you wasn't on that? Oh, okay, my bad."
Right. I
Because you
mean,
can't
Lord,
take the slap back.
I was like, oh my God. And he rolled off on his bike like he just.
Well, it's funny. And I like too when there's a video where some white tea person is antagonizing us and you can hear them arguing. But when you hear that Jet 2 holiday music, you know what's coming.
Man, let the saxophone play. Is that what they say?
Yes.
Lord.
Saxophone getting louder.
Yes, the saxophone.
Oh, Lord, that was a good laugh.
I got a question for you guys. So you said ask Black Americans one question.
Yes, ma'am.
So I want to ask something that's really weird. This is okay. Do you, because we've been through so much. We've been through hundreds of years of all of this stuff. We feel like like I said, we got PTSD. But I want to ask, do you all feel like there's a spiritual element to this? Because like I'm wondering sometimes when I'm around YT people, and we've been around them all our lives, but are they inherently evil, or is it just, I mean, it just seems like these people have no empathy. I don't know how many more kumbayas we can do. I don't think that there's no changing, no convincing. I'm just wondering, is it like demonic? I don't know if it's something genetic. I don't know, but it's just like now I got one eye open with them, all of them. Like I have no trust. Like I've never met one that I know that won't stab me in the back and that they won't. I just don't trust them. Sorry.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think that it is inherent. They pass it down just like generational wealth. They pass it down like we pass down generational trauma. They pass it down, and they don't have to. And sometimes the children will make a conscious effort to say, "But this is my friend, and he's not like what you've been saying all of my life." And it's unfortunate that that child is trying to break free of that and be an ally or just be, and the parent is teaching them through HATE.
I'm convinced 97.99% of them is aliens. Something is wrong with these people. I'm convinced it's something in their DNA. It's something wrong with them.
But that ties back into why all of those scientists been getting unalived. You know, I was sharing those videos of those scientists, and that's what they were saying, that it's something in the DNA. These people, they time trap. They doing all kind of stuff that people think that they not doing. But I don't believe that we are. I feel like we the only actual real people. I'll put it that way.
I agree with that. When they did scientific studies on a lot of the Black Vietnam vets that came back and were passing away, they said that our men, Black men, American men to be exact, were the only one that had a burst in their pineal gland when they passed away, as if like some type of spirit left. They literally studied that. You could go look. And then with us, the Black women, we have the Eve gene. So that's why the attack has been on us in our land where we're from, because they know that we are the holy people on holy land and we are the real chosen ones. That's why the attack is always on us. It's not on the others.
I believe it because, I mean, how did we become the most, well, I don't know. I think, I ain't going to say hated. I love TikTok shop. HATA. I'm gonna say I think they envious, jealous, or something. Like, how did we become the target of the world? Well, not the whole world, but you can find every group. I find people online from Germany, from all over across the globe. We'll call a Black American a hard ER. Like, what's going on?
I'm gonna be honest, love, with this World Cup and stuff, especially with this World Cup coming to Atlanta and watching these videos of these people come from other countries. We literally live in a land of milk and honey. Like, we do take it for granted. We take for granted all the stuff we have. We take for granted all the amount of food, all the trees, all the water, the access to water. Like, when we go backpacking or hiking, we have unlimited resources here, and I feel like it's an envy that they have to that. Not only that, they have to flee their land from their ancestors. When you think about it, we the only people that are this close to our ancestors on this land. Like, so I once again, I feel like it's spiritual. I feel like a lot of this stuff that they do, even back to the strange fruit, is I feel like all of this stuff is spiritual rituals, because they are trying to find different ways to harvest our energy, even back to when they was wearing our skin and trying to eat us. They trying to always figure out a way at every timeline to get our essence and our energy, and they cannot pull it. And I feel like that breeds some sort of HATE in them, and it's across all boards. Because when you go to their land, people try to make it seem like, oh, this place beautiful, that place beautiful. But after these people, all these people that came from everywhere, and they almost crying when they get to America, people standing in lines to get to America. Like, we have to take a step back and realize, like, we are on the true holy land. And I feel like that's why they don't BOMB us, because this is the real holy land, and they know it. And that's why nobody really messes with it. It don't matter what America do. And I feel like that's why America run around taunting people, because they know that in everybody's heart of hearts, they know that they will not mess with this land. So I'll leave it at that.
Okay, so I wonder. Let me ask y'all something. I got a question for Black Americans. EJ, you connecting, but it's still not. Let me ask y'all a question. Where does Black Americans' bravery come from?
From God. We're a representation of Him. We are literally the chosen people.
And oh, damn, since you answered that, let me ask you this. How did we become the chosen people? What makes us special than any other group of people on the planet?
We just
Because
chose.
all of the scientific evidence has shown that Black Americans are the original inhabitants of planet Earth. The oldest human bones are in this hemisphere. All of the examples of things in the Bible, like the Great Mississippi with the 7 parts that break off, the St. John's River with the 7 parts that break off, all of the descriptions fit America. Go out and get the corn. So if we are the original people of this land and everything in the Bible matches our landscape, I mean, you just got to put two to two together. And their obsession with us and our blood type and our lineage. Look at Henrietta Lacks. Her cells have never unalived, and she's been gone like 70 years. Albert Perry. Evidence has shown that. That's why they're only focused on us. Do not send your blood into them, y'all. They know who we are, and they're looking for certain one of us that has that superhuman power, like Henrietta Lacks, like Albert Perry. They know who we are.
So is it true that they are allergic to the sun and we're not? Like, they do put on sunscreen. Like, we don't have, well, we do burn, but like our melanin is supposed to be like really deep.
Well, I'll say, and I don't work at this job no more, but a previous contract that I was on, I was privy to like medicine, and I could see like different prescriptions and stuff that people be on. And these people, they be taking like 50,000 capsules of vitamin D, multiple. They may take
Hold on,
3 or
hold
4.
on, Naya. Joe,
Okay.
Joy, I'm gonna rotate you down. I'm gonna be rotating some of us down.
You can rotate me. I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead so we can have a more open panel. You can stay up here.
Oh, okay. But that's
see.
all I wanted to say. I wanted to say that they do have to take a lot of vitamin D, and they aren't able to stay in the sun for a extended amount of time and stuff.
All right, thank you. Psalm, did you have a question for Black Americans?
You can rotate me down. Go ahead, cause everything. I really, I just had, maybe can I just say how I feel about us as a whole instead
Yep,
of
go
as a
ahead.
person?
Yep,
Well,
I can hear you.
I think, as someone stated before, I think it's the therapist, I don't remember her name, but she was talking about how we need to come together as a whole. And I think, not in the caste system like they do in India and other places, but as a whole, one teach one, reach one. And I think that it's time for us to, I don't know who your God may be, but you need to be praying. I'm praying. We need to have you reach to your higher power. We need to be doing that because they are coming and they're coming after us, and we need to fall on our knees right now. And whoever wanna, don't believe in that, and I do believe it is a spiritual thing. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities,
Yep, and I
spiritual.
think I think the enemy is used through some of these immigrants too. I think they little
Yeah,
demons running around here. So
they
that's why
they.
I ain't pro immigration.
I think they worship all type of demonic spirits, and that they, like you said, they just, it's in them. And that's why they hate us. Because one thing about
HATE, I love TikTok stop.
our ancestors, they were praying people, and we stand on their shoulders. Whether you believe it or not, we stand on those shoulders of our ancestors. And I just think that, we need to come
Okay.
together. and
Yep.
and thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak.
You're welcome. Thank you, so much. I'm gonna rotate you down. So let me ask y'all another question, Black Americans. What is it inside of us that disrespects, like when somebody disrespect us, like why a lot of us can't walk away? What inside of us makes us want to stand up, sometimes pop somebody in the mouth? What makes us have such a reaction to disrespect that other groups seem that they can put their head down and move forward? But what's inside of Black Americans that make a lot of us, I don't know the percentage, but I'm gonna say a lot of us have that visceral reaction to you know to disrespect, where it can maybe even cost somebody their life or get popped in the mouth or get cussed out. What inside of us? Go ahead, EJ.
Kiss the spirit of our ancestors for what they went through throughout this terrible time in the United States of America. And I think by it passing down generation after generation, it builds up like a volcano erupting. And when we see people from third world countries, let alone the Caucasus Mountains, be disrespectful towards our people, it brings a sort of energy throughout our lineage, let alone certain people within our environment. Now, I don't know about these boule individuals like the old Negro who was here earlier, but it's certain groups and certain people that will stand up for themselves. And I think that a lot of these groups and individuals don't have that type of spirit within them, within their culture, because they've been so docile and been so, slow of not handling their business when it comes to, white supremacy, let alone colonization in these people's homelands. And I think by us being the underdog when it comes to, handling some of these people in these situations, I think that the energy of our ancestors give us the strength to just not take that type of crap, because they've been through a lot, not only through slavery, Jim Crow, and other things to Black American history. I think it's the spirit of our ancestors that give us that type of momentum and energy just to, give somebody five across their head in a self-defense movement. So I think it's the ancestors. I'm not a spiritual person like that, but I know right from wrong, and I know when to do something and when not to do something. But I think it's the energy of our ancestors. A lot of these folks' ancestors within their cultures have turned their back on them, not because they don't want to help them. It's because they don't have the energy, let alone get in tune with their ancestors. They go in the opposite direction. They let these people do whatever they want to do to them in their homelands. And I think the ancestors done turned their back on them. Not only have they turned their back on their ancestors right from the past, they don't turn their back on their future ancestors in the next generations to come by not standing up and fighting for themselves. So I think if you give out positive energy and pay homage to the ancestors, they'll give you enough strength to handle anything in this world. And if you don't respect your ancestors and be disrespectful, I think that the universe will take care of you in a positive way or a negative way. You gotta go with the decisions that actually help yourself and your family. But with that being said, I'll land my plane.
Okay.
Real quick, love. I don't know if you saw Miss Gita came up. She said she gets her strength from the white blood in her.
Oh, hi, Miss G. How you doing?
Hi, no, I didn't say my strength. The question I thought was,
Where do
why
we get
is it that,
the violence? Not the violence,
yes,
but why do we, why would we pop somebody for disrespect? Why we don't like disrespect like that? And you say that's from the white blood in us?
me, anytime that there's a violent act, that is not spiritually or naturally who we are. And then by us being violated and raped and everything else through all of these generations, then we are bound to have some of their characteristics in us. So when we find that a BLK man or woman has molested a child or have done things that are,
PDF, I love TikTok shop.
I'm sorry, I love TikTok. I just bought something from there. I'm sorry, that have committed violent acts. I'll put it that way. The most heinous acts that you could think of. We don't think of our people as doing that. When we decide to hurt each other, that violence is what comes out of us, and that is not naturally us. That is from what I have read in the Bible and different things like that. What I feel is that is part of them, that is in our bloodline.
Like the Hulk Hogan. I mean, like the Hulk come. That white come out of you, huh?
Yeah, I really believe that.
Okay, hold on. Nether was you trying to say something?
Well, I was trying, but now I'll just say I don't agree with that. I mean, we ain't no punks, and it didn't come from white tea doing what they did, and now it's up in us. I mean, for the believers in the room, Jesus was no punk either. you know, and I like to liken myself behind him. We are going to turn our cheek if we are hit at to a certain extent, and then there are other times we're gonna stand and fight and flip them tables like he did in the temple. That's all I want to say.
Okay,
But
hold on, Miss G. EJ
can I
want to say
ask her?
something.
Can I ask her a question?
Hmm.
Okay, what I'd like to ask you then, where does that violence come from?
I think we
In the same
warriors.
Bible, it says that the heart of man is evil, and no man can know it. That means that there are some things brewing in any person's heart that we don't have to act on. Some of us do. And then there are those of us who don't act on it, but when you don't get right with us, we would get down with you.
Okay. Okay, then I'll have to think about that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hold on,
No
EJ. You had
problem.
something to say?
I'm gonna just say this, then I'm gonna be quiet because I don't really want to be too long winded. I think when it comes to people, messing with us, it's a human reaction to defend yourself. So I don't understand what is so-called violent nature that we get from the so-called YT, individuals that possibly are in our, DNA or in our lineage for, bad reasons. But I think it's a human reaction for any human being. If they're getting harmed on, they will defend themselves. Now, some people within their environment and within their culture right now in 2026, they getting violated by everybody, and I do mean everybody in the whole entire world, but they might not have the strength nor the spirit to handle that. They might not be the type of human being that are actually, defend themselves. It's called self preservation. Anybody gonna want to defend themselves, but I think when it comes to us in our powerful spirit, there's gonna already be an automatic reaction for somebody who want to mess with us, let alone our family members. So I don't see that as a negative. I think human survival when it comes to us within the Black American lineage is the number one, thing that we need to do and need to, keep in our, mind when it comes to dealing with these YT supremacists. No matter where you go in the world, you always got to have in the back of your head that you got to defend yourselves at all time dealing with these folks. It don't matter if you go to Europe, Asia, Africa, the Caribbean. Us as Black Americans, we always got to have that, self-defense mode activated at certain times. Not to say that you have to do it all the time, but we're living in hostile times, and our ancestors were living in hostile times too. So they had to have that type of mindset when it comes to dealing with these folks. But with that being said, I'll land my plane again.
And you know what, EJ, and I think it's a blessing and sometimes a curse, but I definitely think it's a blessing. Can you imagine walking around like a with like a docile mentality, just letting people, mistreat you and talk to you any kind of way and hit you upside the head? I couldn't imagine.
That's why
Didn't
they
we
keep
do that
making
when we
those fake
first got here?
movies.
Isn't
That's
that
why
what
they
we did
Miss
when we
G,
first?
I was going to say that's why they keep making those fake movies as if we were just sitting at the bus stop getting smacked down. We know that's not true. Our ancestors, our grandparents, our uncles, they were putting belt to ass on these people. That's why they got to make these fake movies every year to make it look like we were some submissive Negroes. They know that's not true.
Hmm.
Oh, I would love to add. There's a thing I learned when they do a movie that's supposed to be based on a true story. Like can't think of the name of the movie, but what's the name of it with Taraji P Henson and they put the man out in space, mathematicians. That movie.
Yeah,
Whenever there's a
I know what
movie
you're talking about.
based on a true
Hidden
story,
Figures.
Hidden Figures, and the heroes or the people they're speaking of who had done great things are Black Americans, they always add a white person in a based on true movie who was not even true because it makes the YT people feel good. So if you're doing a movie and you telling her she can't drink out of this coffee pot, she can't go to this bathroom, she can't go here, she has to walk a mile to get over in your building, they know those things were true, but they don't like when you put it in a movie and throw it in their face. So they throw this good guy in there, which was the part Kevin Costner played, where he's taking the sign down by hand, and now everybody uses the same bathroom. It doesn't matter what color guy. He had to be the hero, the YT guy. So if you notice in those movies when we're reenacting something that happens, it's always one person that's helping the slaves get out, and they always need a hero to make them feel better. Just learn that.
And just to pity back, y'all know Alex Haley. I didn't know this until recently. You could research it. Alex Haley, who made the movie Roots, was sued back then by Black
Yes.
historians for making such a false movie that people still believe to this day. He was sued.
Yes, very true. He was. And then he had to go and start that whole thing with the showing him coming off the boat and coming over here. That was just so grimy.
So that lets you know that we've been putting belt to ass and these people are lying. They have to make movies to make it look like we're docile. We've always walked with our heads up, 10 toes down, ready for business with anyone, anytime, any day, any year.
I didn't like that talk up here when he was saying that, in the hood, this and the hood that. My father worked 30 years, or longer than that actually, but for Illinois Railroad, Illinois Central Railroad. And he was not, I don't want to put my father out there, but I was helping him as a child to and know what his paycheck was going to be. You know what I mean? And so now that I'm married, I do the same thing within my household. I balance the budget, make sure everything's good. But we never left the hood. We were still there. We looked good. My brother loved Jordans. I didn't care. I didn't really wear gym shoes. I always wore like me some cute little shoes or something. But
Right.
we
And
looked nice. We
Compton,
smelled good. We
Wait a
ate
minute, y'all.
every
Hold
single
on,
night.
y'all. Hold on, y'all. JJ.
Hmm?
JJ.
Yes?
What's your ethnicity?
You saw it.
Haitian American.
Ain't the sound from his forehead. I just didn't want to say nothing. My
Hold
bad.
on, EJ. What's your ethnicity? JJ.
I'm Haitian. I'm Haitian.
Oh, you
Haitian.
Haitian? Okay, you was on mute. You want to ask Black Americans a question? Are you in the United States?
Yes.
Okay, you want to ask Black Americans a question?
Okay. What do you want us Haitians to fix? You know? Because every single time
Wait a minute. Let me hear him.
I'm on
What you
this
say?
app. I said,
Hold on.
what do you want us to fix, us Haitians? Because you every single time I'm on this app, it's always Haitians this, Haitian that. Haitian gotta fix their attitude. Haitian gotta fix their hometown. Haitian gotta go back to Haiti. So like, what we gotta fix, bro?
Did someone mention Haitian today?
Well, that's the question he want to ask Black
No, I'm just
Americans.
no.
I think he just saying period. Um. Oh damn. You want to answer
You
him?
know, it's funny because I never seen a Haitian until I moved to Florida. So,
Yeah,
bless your little
I
Haitian
think
heart.
we just shocked that you actually on camera. Shout out to being brave because
Right,
you
right.
came up
Shout
here
out to
like.
you. And it's funny, just speaking of roots, look who comes on camera. But listen, I've never actually seen or heard of a Haitian until I moved to Florida. So I know that you probably feel like you're the main topic. But usually within my community, you're not. I never saw you all until I left Compton. But shout out to you
You
though,
talking
when
about
your
me?
island. Yeah, I'm serious. We
Wait,
don't
you
have.
me?
I mean, every place is different. Yes, you. You asked a question. I'm answering.
I think. Can you? I got a question for you, JJ. Do you think the Haitian community supports Black Americans in large numbers? As far as supporting Black American owned businesses, our social justice fights, giving back to the Black community, the Black American community. How does the Haitian community assist us? How does they help the Black American community in large numbers?
Uh, to be honest with you, I believe y'all Black Americans bash us, first because they tryna, these FBAs.
Hold on
Are you
though.
FBA?
Hold on though. Before FBA was even thought about, the term FBA. Can you tell me how ever since you Haitians been ever coming over here? Just don't I just want to answer. How have you guys had a positive effect, contributed, supported during the social justice fights Black Americans have? How have the Haitians ever helped the Black Americans in large numbers?
Because my people, they fought for this country, not for this, but they came to Haiti, you know,
Who came to Haiti?
and
Hold on,
it's
your Wi-Fi
and
messing up. Your Wi-Fi
my people
messing up. Who came to Haiti?
are. Uh,
His Wi-Fi, that Voodoo Wi-Fi ain't working like it used to. You gotta put some Goy pot on his Wi-Fi box or something to get his signal back strong. I know what Haiti can do. I know what they can do. They can go help Haiti and get themselves together by loving each other and getting and reconciling against the Dominicans since they sold some of them
Wait a minute,
slavery.
hold on. Is you still here, JJ? Are you still here, sir? Well, I can't see you. Okay, can you answer my question? How have Haiti helped the Black Americans?
AJ, maybe you should turn your camera off. It's
Yeah,
probably
cut your
showing you
camera
down.
off. Because I don't know how have Haiti helped Black Americans? Haitians in America, not Haiti. Haitians in America.
To be honest with you, there's a lot of stuff that Haiti helped. Um,
Can you tell us some? Can you tell me two?
there's a
Yeah,
lot
can you cut that
like
TV
there's a lot of
down? Who TV is that? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, thank you for coming up, Miss G. We're gonna rotate you down. Thank you. Go ahead, JJ.
yeah, but the spots um I don't believe nah, I forgot what I was gonna say.
You was about to name me at least two things that Haitians in the United States did to help Black Americans specifically.
Oh yeah, Haitians helped the liquor. We got those.
You
Um
got what?
we made the liquor.
You
The
said
Haitian
the
liquor.
the liquor.
Yeah, we made those.
That was one way you help. How did that help Black Americans?
We made the liquor. There's a lot of stuff we
No,
made.
I'm saying, but how did that help Black Americans?
Uh, okay, you want me to keep naming stuff, or you going
No,
you
I
want
ain't saying. But how did you Haitians creating liquor help Black Americans?
with stress? Some people out here stressing out,
Okay,
with
what's
life,
another one? Name. Give me another one. One more.
huh?
One more.
And electricity. Oh, let me
Electricity.
stop.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
EJ, go ahead. EJ want to talk to you for a minute, JJ.
I really don't want to say anything because it's
Okay,
nothing
well then
needed.
hold on. You don't got
I'm
nothing to
gonna
say?
wait. I'm gonna wait. Just let me wait. I got to get my thoughts together. I got to go take some Tetherol.
Okay. Okay, so JJ, can you name one
Yeah.
more thing? Because electricity not it. So can you give us one more thing?
Okay. And I'm trying to name one more.
Oh, bless his heart and bless Google. Google's struggling to help him. Google's like, y'all ain't got shit. Bless his heart. Try Chat GPT. Chat GPT is a little more nicer to y'all.
He
Okay, we
said he
gon'
want to
we
name
gonna
one
get
more.
we
I
gonna
haven't
get
heard one.
right liquor. We gonna let you think about it and do some research. You can stay up there though, JJ.
I can
Uh,
help my Haitian brother if he needs help.
hold on, tell the think tank.
Yeah.
You want to add?
Um.
Wait a minute.
Let him do it.
Go ahead,
I can't.
JJ.
And don't come up
Okay.
here trying to help him. Let him handle his own problems. She asked him a question, and specifically, what has Haiti helped Black Americans do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not a
That's not
damn
true.
thing. Haiti would be better off with helping Haitians in Haiti. And I think they need to reconcile their differences with the Dominicans since they share both islands and they are separated. I think Haitians need to handle that. I think Haitians need to stop being the Nigerians of the Caribbean and see if they can reconcile their differences with the other Caribbean islands so they can be one. I think they need to go back home, get their stuff together. And I think Haitians didn't have anything to do with the invention of electricity. I read a story earlier that
Thank
the
you for that.
Nigerians are now begging the
Knowledge.
Chinese for electricity, which is crazy. But with that being said, I'll land my plane.
That's still an
Thank you
immigrant
for
though.
whoever gave me that galaxy. I appreciate it. I had got up for a minute. So JJ,
Hmm.
so
Yes.
so y'all haven't helped Black Americans specifically in any major way. So what's the
The
point?
Haitian Revolution did. It inspired a
Hold
lot
on,
of.
tell the think tank, please don't
Okay.
do that. So JJ,
Yes.
okay, so why I mean, what benefit is Haitians to Black Americans in this country? Why should we want y'all here?
But do your research. There's a lot
It,
of there's a
it's
lot of
nothing.
stuff.
You only gave me liquor.
Of course, because that's the thing that helps people
Okay,
from
but did the
stress,
Black
man.
Americans get the money from that liquor sales?
Guess what? Y'all drinking it.
But did we get the money from it?
Got it.
Hold on,
Yeah,
EJ. Did we get the money from it?
yeah.
How much
Right.
money
Come
we
on,
get?
man. We're the same people, man. Just like
Okay, no, no,
can I
no.
talk? Can I talk? Can I talk? We the
Yeah,
same
go
people.
ahead. I'll give you 1 minute. Go ahead.
Just like us black BLK people, we got freedom of speech because these white people, they got a lot of shit to say, a lot of them. So why does it hurt you when I say something? Like that don't make no sense.
No
I'm
one's
not
hurt.
hurt.
Yeah, no
I-
one's hurt.
Y'all are hurt, all of y'all.
You want us to be hurt, and we not hurt.
I don't
JJ.
care.
We're
I
actually laughing
don't
at
care
you.
who
We
think.
just told you that we don't even I've never seen a Haitian in person until I moved to Florida. Like, I know you want to center yourself, but like no one really knows Haitians besides
To be
Wyclef.
honest with you, to be honest with you, Haitians, we are Tainos. The only reason why you don't know a person Haitian because a Haitian could be have a person could be having curly hair. You don't never know. A Haitian could have a curly hair when you walk past them,
Okay,
or
so a Taino are the original inhabitants of the islands that were there, not just in Haiti, just like the Arawaks. We're aware of that.
yeah.
Right now, what you're asking about as a victim, you literally came up as a victim. You slid in on your Haitian flag, crying, talking about, why don't y'all like us? What's the beef? And we're like, we don't even know you. We don't
Who you
even know
talking
who's.
to?
I'm
Like
talking
I
to you.
don't, I never,
You came in as a victim.
I never flashed my Haitian flag.
I was
I don't
being
do that.
sarcastic. Oh, God.
They're
You know what's funny,
roasting.
guys?
You
He's
you
not
gotta
he's not
be
faking.
easy
They're
on them.
really
They're
slow
roasting.
like this. He's not faking. Like,
Mm, mm.
I'm laughing because he said, do your research and you'll know.
Yeah,
But
do your
he's
research.
researching right now and can't find nothing. You found goose eggs, sir.
Find 1804, like who was the
I was gonna
real.
say, damn, that was 222 years ago. Come up with something else. It's
We talk,
2026.
yeah.
I
But
think he's a
how
little
did
kid.
1804 benefit Black Americans?
It inspired other revolts, slave revolts in the
No, how
U.S.
did it benefit
Look,
us?
man, you don't need to
It
talking. You
inspired the
ain't
slave
informing.
Hold
revolts.
on. Okay, listen, I can handle the stage. Tell the think tank, hold
Yes,
on, we're
ma'am.
about to get to you.
Okay.
So JJ,
Yes.
um, thank you for nothing. Tell the think tank, you want to ask Black Americans a question?
Yes, ma'am. First and foremost, thanks for having me up. Happy Friday. I hope you had a great week, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
Thank
The
you.
the question I have is, what is the biggest challenge that Black Americans face? Is it systemic racism, like the way that the criminal justice system interacts with Black people? That's the system that's been built to oppress you here in America, or is it Black immigrants? So, what's your biggest challenger? Systemic racism or Black immigrants? That's my question.
Hold on, EJ, I'm gonna rotate you down. Thank you for coming up. JJ, I'm gonna rotate you down because we can barely understand you. I can't understand you. And liquor is nothing. Let's anybody hold on. Y'all wanna answer that? Somebody wanna answer his question?
I was wondering if he could answer since he's, Black American,
No,
African
ma'am.
American, as he
I'm
says.
Igbo. I'm Igbo, ma'am. That's
You're
So
Black
so
American.
But
are
your
you
mama
white
is
ethnic
African
or not?
American, so
Right, he
catch
said
her.
he half Black American and half Nigerian. Which one are you today, Tell the think tank?
no, I'm
Right.
Igbo. I was born Igbo. I'll unalive Igbo. So I
His,
am Igbo.
So
his
you
mom went to
African.
Okay. So
You
whatever struggles
Nigerian.
you're having, that's what we're having. And I'll land my plane. Land my paper plane.
So so is it immigrants or white supremacy? What's the biggest? What's the final boss? What do you fear the most?
I want you to
Fear.
look in the mirror into your Black African American side, answer that question, and know that that's our answer.
You're
Right.
gonna answer a question with a question?
I mean,
No,
because it's ridiculous.
How?
Who's scared of immigrants?
I'm okay. What's your biggest challenge? Because every day you talk about black immigrants. So I'm wondering, is that really
We
the
just
biggest
came up
challenge?
here. Every black immigrant we done talked about today been a black
Hmm.
immigrant that brought their ass up on this stage. We
No, but
wasn't sitting up here talking about black immigrants.
but what I'm trying to say is this, right? I hear you disparage Africans and Caribbeans and
Yeah,
tethered,
we hear the same. We hear y'all doing the
right?
same. Mm-hmm.
Right.
that's the
But
thing.
so
Hey,
what
Heather, let
is
me
the
ask you
biggest challenge?
something.
What's your biggest hurdle? Is my question.
Heather, I'm going to ask your question. You said that your mother went to a HBCU, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Is she a Black American?
She's an African American.
No. That's not what I'm asking. Is she the one that's Igbo?
No, my father is Igbo.
Okay, so you're birthed by a Black American mother who went to an HBCU, and you come up asking these dumb questions. Stop embarrassing your mom,
No,
Tether.
ma'am. She's an AKA too.
No, stop.
Nobody's saying she's proud of me. Very proud. So,
She
but the
doesn't know your
question, the
mom.
It's
question
just that
is,
you're not proud of her
I
Yeah,
am
you're
proud
father,
of her.
right?
I love her.
Because
I
you
love.
only
That's my mama.
acknowledge your dad's side. You're Igbo. You don't even acknowledge your mother's.
You are who your father is.
Yeah,
That's how the singing bars
let's
work.
call
She's
your
still your
mama.
mother. She was the one that had you.
Let's call your mama. Call your
She's in
mama.
another state. She's in another
She
state.
got a phone. She
I ain't
don't
about
got
to
to get
call
on
my
camera.
mama for
Why? Cause
no,
But she's still
I
your
want
mother,
her to
right?
know. I want to hear your mother views
no. We're not doing that.
on Black
Imagine,
Americans. Why not?
right.
We're not
She's
doing
in a
your
different
question.
time
Good
zone.
day,
I'm
sir.
not about to wake her up right now.
Yeah, she in the African time zone, huh?
She's in California.
He's
All right,
probably
y'all.
a
Let's
Which HBCU did she go to?
Tuskegee, Alabama.
And
But
then
y'all
Tether,
still ain't answer my
didn't
question.
you
So
say you was
is it
born in
white
Africa?
supremacy?
Were
Oh,
you
we
born
weren't
in
going to.
Africa?
y'all one at a time.
Yes.
I was just asking him, was he born in Africa?
Yes. I was born in Nigeria.
He African, Anaya.
So born in Nigeria
Mm.
from a Black American, aka
Yep.
that went to that don't even align, but
Okay, so what's your next question?
scared that man.
Tether
No,
think
I
tank.
got muted.
Do you
Somebody
have? Did you get? I did because you had some noise.
that
Do you
wasn't me.
have
That
a?
wasn't me.
Did you
I
have
do
a
have another
birth?
question.
Hold on, but let me ask you real quick. My
Mm.
mind soul want to know. Do you have a birth certificate?
Yes, ma'am.
Where you get it from?
Well, when you're an American born abroad, you just report your birth to the embassy and they provide you with your social security number, an American birth certificate, and your passport.
And what day your birthday say on it? Oh, who was that?
That ain't me. I don't know. I think that's Boat.
What day your birth certificate say on it? What
You want
day?
me to tell you my birthday?
Yeah, what is it?
I'm not going to tell you my birthday.
Why?
Oh, but let me give you my social. Would that
No,
be
I
more
don't
to the
need
point?
that. I just
No,
want to
we just
know
need the
what
month
day.
and the day.
Yeah, just the month and the day. You ain't gotta give us the year.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
Why? You say you don't think you smarter than Black Americans. So what you think? We
I
gonna
didn't. Who
figure it
said
out?
that?
December
I'm saying
31st.
you think okay, yeah, December 31st. We're gonna just go with that like
Okay.
January 1st. Everybody say January 1st. Okay, go ahead with your second question.
Okay. Assume that they get all immigrants out of the country, right? There's no more immigrants. All the tethers are gone. We're all back to Africa. They kicked me out. Everybody, my family, we're all gone, right? Does that change white supremacy in America? Would that have reversed the what happened to
Yes.
Mello?
I
Would that
think
have
it'll
reversed what
change.
happened to Cyrus?
I think.
What would
Wait, hold on.
how would it be different?
Hold on. Let us answer your question. You trying to slide your little BS in there, but I think that'll change white supremacy a lot. We'll have you guys out the way so we can do what we got to do, and it won't be so many of you guys. We got to fight to do it. Okay. Anybody else want to answer that question? One person, two
Just real
people.
quick, and you try to slide our people in who have passed away at the hands of it won't change what happened to Amadou Diallo either.
Anybody else
White
want to share?
supremacy affects me
I
too.
wanted to
Hold
say
on,
y'all.
Anaya. Hold on. We got Emmanuel and DRR. Y'all want to respond to anything?
I'll just say this. When you look at it in the final analysis, people are people, right? Conditions in America would have been is conditions all over. I don't see nothing better in Africa, Caribbean, Brazil, where people are all the same color and the behavior is the same. So my perspective is that people are being people.
Thank you, Sensei.
We're at a pivotal time in history, and people are going to have to step up and be who they are. You're going to have to take. You're going to mingle. You're like with that old saying: the boys going to be separated from the men going to be separated from the boys, and the women going to be separated from the girls, and you have to step into your position.
But you're answering a question
You
nobody
are
asked. What question is that? I'm not following what you're saying.
what?
Who
Don't
asked?
disrespect our elders.
You were saying that if all of you guys go back, right?
Mhm.
And would that change the conditions of America?
Would that change white supremacy?
I said to you, the behavior of the white America in America, the same behavior that you find in Africa, that you find in the Caribbean, that you find in Brazil, the leadership of those governments have the same type of behavior. So it doesn't matter what you do, how you do it, because when I was growing up and back in my day, I didn't know anybody existed, be honest with you. I didn't see
So
all
if
these
I'm in
extra
Africa,
people.
does racism disappear in America? That's my. If I'm not, no immigrants are here, racism goes away. Is my question.
I think from what I can see, Africans are racist amongst themselves in their
With one
behavior.
less.
One tribe against the other tribe, you rich, I'm poor, you educated, I'm educated. That kind of classism is racist and its
So
own
now
reflex.
we're bringing in classism. Okay.
So I don't
Well,
see
shout
the
out to
difference.
you.
It's all the same, sir. It's all the same. Well, you can call it racism, you can call it classism, you can call it economics, whatever you want to call it. It's behavior. It's the way people behave. Okay, and as far as that's concerned, when you know who you are and you know where you coming from, and you know that, as far as I'm concerned, I know a lot of people want to hear this. God is in
Thank you.
control. God is the one that determines who I am and who I ain't. God is the one that judges me. Not nobody can judge me. All right, and nobody can put me into no other place than Him. So I don't worry about people and what they
You're
say and what they do,
you're off the plantation, man. You're
sir.
answering a
So
question that has nothing to
it's
do.
not, sir, it's nothing special about you. If you leave, if you go, you just be out the way and we can have some common sense conversations around Americans and what Americans need. Because this
Okay.
is the problem in America is domestic policy. It ain't got nothing to do with foreign policy. That's your problem. If you immigrated here, your mama, your grandmama, your great great grandmama, your daddy, your problems is not the same problems I have. I
So
have
these
problems
white people who
domestic.
came here on the Mayflower, they're not immigrants.
I don't care what flower they came on. It doesn't matter to me, sir. You're an immigrant. Your
Okay.
concern is immigrant because your cousin is trying to come, your niece is trying to come, your
Mm.
next door neighbor from Africa is trying to come, and so your concern is how do I get them here? Okay, your whole generation of Africans, Caribbeans, Brazilian foreigners in general, all y'all think about is how to get Tom, Dick, and Harry, Jane, Mary, and Lou over here to America. That's your plan. And that's all foreign policy. That's all immigration. Got nothing to do with domestic policies, infrastructure, education,
Immigration
opportunities,
policy is
economic
domestic policy.
development, a judicial system that's have the that's have a balance to it for everyone. You know, to
Right.
equal out the justice system. These are the things Americans should be talking about.
So
But
what
we
about
spend
the
all
white
this
immigrants?
time talking
Are
about
white
Pan
immigrants that?
Africanism
Mhm.
and Africans and Caribbeans and all this foreign stuff, and we ain't getting nothing done for us as a people.
Got you.
And we're too and Africa is way behind.
Mm.
Caribbean is way behind. Brazil, you're all late. You're behind.
I
You're
hear you.
way in the
What
back
about the white
because
immigrants? Would
you
white
need the
immigrants?
colonizers to bring you up to
Would more
par.
white immigrants?
You need
Would that be more or less
if
racism?
a person leaves their country to go to
Mm.
the same man that they say is abusing them, that's a psychosis, sir. Get rid of it.
Well, no. If so, would more white immigrants, would that increase or decrease racism? Do you think? Like we're if okay,
Sir,
black immigrants, we are racist, right? What about the white immigrants?
if a woman husband abuse her and she goes to a safe house
Okay,
and she
wait a
turns
minute. We're
around and leaves
talking
the
about
safe house to go back to
how did we
him,
get to this?
that's a psychosis. That's a mental problem. It's an illness.
Why would y'all leave your country that y'all said you're trying to preserve all your minerals and all your diamonds and all your oil
The
and all your
world
natural
reserve
resources you're
currency,
trying to
sir.
develop and protect from them, and then
We're
you
here.
turn around and come to them? You think that's a flex? Then y'all
We're
sit around
here
talking
for the
about, oh,
dollar.
look at us, we're
The
the lawyers,
dollars.
we're the doctors, we got more money. The people
Yeah,
are using you,
doctors make
sir.
more.
The people are using you. The
Doctors make
colonialists, the
more here than in
imperialists are
Nigeria,
using
sir.
you to tell everybody how good they are.
The dollar is strong. It's a strong dollar. That's why people come here.
Sir, there's not a dollar in Africa that you can go buy a soda with any other place. You can't leave Ghana
What?
with Naira and go
They
and
use
buy
the
a soda in
CDs in
Ghana.
Ghana. They don't use Naira.
I said to you, you can't take Naira from Nigeria and go and buy a soda in Ghana. That's how poor the economy is. That's how poor the money is.
That's
Listen
why
to me.
the money,
Listen
the
to me.
American
You have to
dollar
Listen to
be
me.
spins
honest, Heather.
well.
Your money holds no value. You know exactly what he's saying. It
I'm here
holds
for
no
the
value
dollar. That's why
compared
I'm
to
here for the
us.
dollar. I'm
So
agreeing
wait,
with you.
so wait,
We're on the
Tether,
same side here.
Tether, do you need a second to pick yourself up off the floor, being that you just got dragged? Do you need a moment?
No, I feel sorry for this old man. I think he needs to take his medication,
He's a
but shout out
wise
to you,
man.
sir. Okay, shout out. Shout out to him. But he didn't answer any questions though, but I don't know what that was.
He
But so
answered.
nobody's answering any questions. So you asked black Americans a question and nobody gives you an answer. Is that
Gave
what
you an
this is?
answer. Netaboo said to go look in the mirror, and then we said to go talk to your mama,
Take
and
over
then
there.
he said to go do research. Okay,
Right.
loves me.
So it's a roasting. This is a roasting session.
It's
All right.
not.
Well,
You don't.
thanks for the
Wait a
roast.
minute, tell the think tank. You don't think
Hmm.
you got some valuable education?
No, I think this old man, they need to give him a blanket, maybe some prune juice. I think that whoever is caring for him isn't doing a good job.
I
Uh,
think that was a great conversation.
no,
And don't talk down on our
And
elders.
and
We
that's
don't
what I was gonna say.
appreciate
I
You could
respect
Well,
my
tell
you're
you
elders.
could
talking
tell
down
a
on him
black
earlier.
American
I
woman
respect
didn't
my
raise
elders.
him. You could
you
tell
don't
a black
respect him.
Thank
You
you
American
for
called him
woman
coming up,
old
didn't
Boat
raise
Light.
man.
I
him.
want to do something. You can come back up.
All right, much respect.
Wait,
Thanks.
not you. I didn't
Okay.
say you tell the think tank. I said Boat Right. Go
He's
ahead,
hurt.
Naya.
He's so hurt.
I was just saying you could tell how much his energy is off. You could tell a black American woman did not raise him. Like I don't know where like what chat GPT prompt he pulled that life story from
That's
that
my life, man.
that lady went to
FBA's on
Africa.
TikTok don't
First of all,
determine
black
who I am.
Americans wasn't even going to Africa like that. I mean, it's just
Still
ridiculous.
going
But
right now.
uh,
Yeah.
please, if they
I
there,
mean,
My
they
mother married a
unalive.
doctor.
It's
You
a
would
lot of
if you
black Americans that's been unalive there. And like the
okay.
brother said,
Give us a
they have
source.
a
Don't lie. Give us
psychosis
a
because
source.
why are y'all not there? Why are y'all not over there?
I'm
Yo,
going back. I'm
for
Source.
going
real,
back,
go
man.
home.
I am. I am. I just gotta stack my I got a few
well,
more
I
dollars
don't
to
think,
mint. Don't worry about
well,
it.
you're
No.
not going back by choice. You're probably going back because, there's an
No, I'm going
expiration
back by
coming up on
choice.
your papers. No, it's okay. Listen,
I'm an
you
American at
guys
birth,
always
man.
have an expiration date,
I'm an
literally,
American
and
at
yours
birth.
is coming up.
You know,
And listen, take
when your
Remy with
parent
you.
is American, you're an American at birth. You don't even understand how
I go
immigration
every
You
works.
know
year,
why you
You
man.
feel the
know,
way
when
you
I
do,
go to
Tether, because
Africa,
your
I
mother is
walk
a
into
Pan
America like it's
Africanist.
my
That's
house, and I go back home whenever I want.
Yeah, I slam doors. I put
when
my
I go
feet up
to
on the couch,
Africa,
everything.
you want to know when I go to Africa, I really hope they introduce into the
Not going,
Olympics
man. You're not the
foo
type to go.
dodgeball. We need foo
You're not
dodgeball for
going
you all.
Africa's
there.
not
You
for
already
you,
Because
know.
man.
hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. Though you guys need foo dodgeball. That's what we're gonna call you all because you guys are always dodging the truth and the facts. So you guys need a sport
You
called
think
foo
roasting means
dodgeball.
something. You think
That's not a
roasting
roast. That's a fact.
you're
You
not
guys are
gonna
always
okay.
dodging facts. It's
They just
ridiculous.
Facts. Let's go source for
The facts
source.
are your money
Let's go
has no
source for
value.
source. You guys could never
You up
do
here
that.
ready to
You could
push
never do
YT
that.
talking points out of them same little one missionary book that they
YT
came over
talking
there and
points.
taught you.
Man,
So
they
That's
just
why
what
gave
do
you
you
Mello
get
got to
money.
35
say?
years and you're roasting
And
Africans.
what do you got to say? Why do you keep
Um,
saying what if
we're not
YT
roasting.
immigrants come over here?
You have
We
the
punch
same
immigrants in
question.
their mouth over here. Y'all the ones
No,
that's
you
so
don't.
docile.
You're on
Y'all
TikTok.
bow
Y'all don't go
down and
out. Y'all
get
don't
beat
be
over the
outside.
head
Y'all don't go
by
outside.
Chinese people. Y'all get
My
beat over the head by Chinese people over there in
right.
Africa. Be for
See
Heather,
real.
anybody
Remy,
Like,
doing
are you
anything to that
serious?
Asian man
Are you really
that just
Remy,
did
serious
that to
right
that
now?
young black man.
Remy, my son's Fortnite bucks is worth more than your village. So please relax. And Tether think
You
that
More
even know
you
what
roasting.
you're
definitely hold
talking
on. You
More
were
about,
not
man.
roasting.
birthed by a black American woman. We don't
Yes, ma'am,
birth
I was.
kids like you.
There's
No, you
levels.
aren't. No,
Know
you
what
There's
weren't.
I'm
No, you
levels to
weren't.
talking
this,
We
man.
about,
don't
man.
birth. We don't birth
There's levels to
ungrateful
this.
kids like you. All of our kids
Can't
respect
compare
their
There's
myself
elders
to
and
levels.
you.
they know their
Please
history.
don't
So
compare
My mother
yourself
please,
to
married a
me.
doctor
so
Don't
please,
compare
who was a
please.
yourself
health
to me.
Does
minister,
he
who was
have
a
a
health
real
minister.
license?
Yeah,
It's
he's
Look
a
probably a
health
here,
fake
I'm
minister in
not
license.
Nigeria.
competing with
It's
He
you.
was a
probably
Don't
a
health
fake
compare
Probably
minister.
somebody
yourself.
with a
license.
fake degree.
Whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it, man, whatever makes you feel
Yeah,
good about
yeah,
yourself,
yeah.
that's fine.
His
But
fake
you're
Fake
roasting.
degree.
doctorate.
Roasting doesn't achieve anything. It might make you
Those
feel
are
good
facts.
temporarily.
You call it a
He's
roast,
just
we call
mad
it
that you
facts.
can't do it.
It's
Right.
fine. Whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's
And
not.
we're still,
Yeah.
like I say every night, we're still pissed about you guys making your
Mr.
kids
Chow
put
still
their
got
hands
off.
in
They
soup.
still acquitted Mr.
Not
Chow
gonna
while
harvest
you're
our
See,
roasting.
energy
here's
by
the
trying to
thing. When
throw
they
out some
cannot
trash.
roast, they
You
try to
need to
hit
sit
Nah,
on
below the
you.
that was
belt by
that was.
mentioning
I'm gonna bring
Chow
it
and what
here
he
because
did
you
to one
that
of our
hurt.
I'm
children.
okay.
It has
That
I'm
nothing to
just
do
trying
with
to
your
point
child,
out.
the
Trying to
stinking
hurt
ass
us.
steak.
Yeah,
I
you
don't care
had to
what you
say
say.
it. You had to say that. That was
Yeah,
out of
they sick
line.
and demonic.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like you know what I
Oh, what
mean.
did he
That
say?
was fucked up. I
He
don't
I didn't
started
even
trying to
hear him.
bring
Roasting is
up
not
Mr.
going to bring
Child
back.
and all of that
Yeah,
stuff,
all of
saying
that. You
Mr.
don't. If you
Child
don't know how to
unalived
roast,
y'all. And yeah, if you gotta go
yeah.
to that, like that's not they evil.
Because
They
we
are
could go there
demonic
too. Y'all
spirits.
lands
Yeah.
is flat lands and undeveloped lands, just like the YT immigrants you talk about. Europe and Africa look just alike. Paris underwater, Greece. The way they did that Olympic field, where they had spent $16 billion to put the Olympics there in 2004. You go over there now, the pool is run down, the baseball field's growing flowers, well, not flowers, weeds and grass, and it is undeveloped just like the rest of the European continent over there, looking just like Africa, where it's undeveloped. Y'all all the same. So you keep coming up here talking about what would you do if we went back? Well, what about the YT immigrants? We mean all of you. I'm tired of all of you.
Exactly. Exactly. The thing that's crazy, they're trying to build up Burkina Faso, I think it is, instead of the Africans going there with their money
Burkina
to
Faso.
invest in Burkina Faso, whatever, to go in there and
Kina.
invest in that nation and build it up since he's doing great things. They're coming over here, like Doc said, invested into a military that's about to send those weapons back on top of your family's heads. You guys are delusional cowards. Like, y'all are not serious about your movement. So don't talk to us.
You get your
And
news.
then
Fox
to try
News?
to flex on us about a Chinese man
Newsmax?
shooting a child in the back. How evil can you be? Like
Right.
a Chinese man really shot a child down and shot him in the back, and you
Oh,
think
I
that's some
love
type of
TikTok.
flex on Black America? I'm sorry. I love
It's
TikTok
okay.
shot. And you think that's some sort of flex on Black Americans. That's disgusting. And it showed the demonic spirit that they have. And it showed every time they come up, that's why we can feel their energy and we can smell that sulfur coming off of them. That's why I'm telling y'all. That's why it's like they have some sort of odor every time they around us. And they swear they smell so, but it's like we can smell it because it's a demonic spirit coming off of them, and they show it every time they show their hand.
And he should have left
Ironic
them up
for
here because
people
he
who
was about to
literally
get
make fun of
destroyed.
orphans.
But you
Who
invest in
makes
your
fun of orphans?
orphans.
We don't
Yeah,
make
you
fun of
invest in
You
them.
orphans.
good.
Let's get something
There
straight. We
goes your
don't make
angels.
fun of
There goes
orphans.
your
We make fun
angels.
of you because you don't take care of the orphans. Okay? It's you we're talking about. And every time you open your mouth and say something like we got all these baby mamas, we point you back to all your millions of
It's about
orphans.
baby mamas
Nobody's
up here. Nobody brought up baby mamas.
all of you talk about it. And I'm making an
Nobody
example. So
talked
don't be
about baby
funny
mamas.
talking about nobody said it. I'm giving you an example because nobody said anything about orphans either. But you brought it up, didn't you?
Oh yeah, they did today.
Okay, then.
Today. Yes, I brought it up
But
because they
not in this
did.
conversation.
Yes, in this conversation.
Not
Yes,
We
in
are
this
not
today on this
talking
conversation.
about
panel.
no
On this
orphans.
You are
panel, they were
lying.
making
It
fun
was
of
not in this
orphans.
conversation.
These
I was up here
angels,
on
right?
this panel, so nobody
We're
was
the
talking
demons,
about
you guys
that.
are the angels, but you
Remy,
talk about
every
orphans.
time you come up here, you never talk about the orphans in Africa. Same thing with little dirty laundry over here. You guys never talk about the
Laundry
struggles
soap on the
going on in your
panel.
country. You guys have never once brought up the struggle. We bring it up and say, hey, you guys have orphans, you guys have famine, you have this, and you're saying we shouldn't say that.
That's
We're
not
bringing
how
it
it
to
was brought
light
up. It
since
was
you don't
brought up
want to.
making fun of those kids. That's how it was brought
No,
up.
we bring it up
Don't
and
play
we
like I
hope that
wasn't
someone will
here.
send
I
a
was
penny
here when
since you
y'all
forgot
did that.
about them.
guys love to say abusive things, and when somebody replies,
Nobody
you mute
was
them and
brought
you
up
drop
making
them.
fun of them. We
That's
You
was
the
know
the
what the
one
game.
problem
funding
is?
That's
them.
You
We
what
was
you
think
the
it's
guys
one
call
sending
abusive.
them
putting bell
money
to
back over
ass,
there. How was we
right?
making fun of them and we was the one sending them 30 cents a day? Like, be for
Exactly.
real. We
Being
was the one that
scammed
was
by
funding
YT
all of that
people.
rice
All
and
that
beans that
money
they was
went to a
dropping out of
YT
that plane
man.
on y'all. Like, be for real.
Right.
We the
The
one
All
filled
that money
y'all little
went to a
flat.
YT
You know
man.
what?
You
the
And
guys
it
got
world
all went to a
scammed.
YT man,
You
and y'all
understand
learned how to
that? You
scam
got
just like them.
scammed.
You stand right next
the
to them, and you
world the
learn how to
world the
scam.
World Health
Nigeria is full of scams. I
Organization,
don't know what type of
Got
stink tank
scammed.
is
You
so
made a
proud
YT
of,
man
John,
rich.
because it's the
John,
land of scam,
the WHO, the World Health Organization
YT man
said
scammed you.
that there is
and
80
so did the
million
Africans.
children in the continent of Africa that do not have a mother and a father, and 2.1 million every year end up with no mother and father because of tribal WAR, the
Okay,
HIV,
doctor, show your
and
source. Share your screen and show your
and
source.
the underlying for
Okay,
starvation.
show your source, bro. Share your screen and
Go to
show us
the
your
Told you the
source.
WHO,
World
World
Health
Health Organization.
Organization.
Go
That's the
there.
first thing he said when he
No,
came up.
that
Listen, he literally
And go
said the
look it up,
World
Laundry
Health
Soap. You ain't
Organization.
coming here talking about
why
show a
y'all muting
source.
me
Y'all
already?
don't
God,
mute during the
damn.
don't mute this show now. Do
I'm not
not
muting
mute.
nobody.
I'm not muting anyone.
Y'all definitely muting. Y'all still muting me, bro.
Y'all definitely
You
lying.
guys see the
You
host
might be
gone,
getting
you start
muted, but I
acting up.
said it's not me, and
All I asked
Odam
for was
said it
for a
wasn't her,
source.
Right.
and
He
he
told you
gave
the
it to
World
you.
Health right twice.
That don't mean it. That's like me saying Google.com. That's just that.
World Health
World Health
Organization is a
Order.
website.
I know it's a
See, you
website
guys
and
are
it's an
so ignorant.
organization, bro. I
Oh
know what it
God.
It's a
is.
website from the
They're
government,
providing
Laundry.
medical
So it is a
assistance
I
to
source.
know what
Africa,
who
sir.
is.
They have doctors over there. They have social workers providing services for these children. That's why they know the number of children who do not have parents, and they know the number of illnesses that's unaliving them. They know the number of tribal WAR that you guys are having. There's several concepts of why these children don't have parents. 80 million of them work in mines. I'm saying it's horrible. I'm saying that you guys got to stop that. I'm saying we need to help these kids, and y'all talking about, you went about where the report came from.
Where's the report from? I really want to know. Send it to me.
Country don't care. That's why he
Oh
left them
damn! I'm not
Well,
behind.
talking to
Remy
he
you. I'm
don't
can
not
go
care. They
look
talking
don't
on.
give
to
a
you. I'm
damn.
not talking
He
to you.
they
I'm talking
don't,
to
cause he
him.
can go look on my page right now and see them kids getting 1,000 a month getting unalive for them putting them off those boats and making them go get them fishing lines and all of that stuff, and they have
Patient
all of those
line.
kids
Oh my
in
god.
slavery to this day. It's literally a video on my page where one of the guys, he was in slavery 30 years ago, and now he go back on the boats and rescue all the kids, and y'all putting them out there, and if they get caught up in them fishing lines, they leave and they go back home. So that's
It's
going
true.
on right now. You can literally look right now on my page, go look at that, and that's a source if you
Right.
really
That's
want a
true.
source. Like, be
Remy
for
just
real,
sold his
stop
cousin
playing with
last
folks.
week.
Okay, so when are y'all gonna start thriving in this system?
Remy
Let,
Listen,
just
let's
sold
Laundry
talk
his
Man,
some
cousin
you're
real.
last week.
Hold
already
on, hold on.
That's a
thriving
Let's
in
let's
that
funny
talk.
joke,
Let's
but
system.
if
talk.
I
Let's
You
say
talk
it,
just
real
want
I
to
bet
stuff.
you're
pretend
gonna be
you don't
mad.
see it.
Forget about all that crap. How when are y'all gonna really start thriving in this system in y'all's
Oh,
country?
that crap.
Hold
And
on,
We do
Landry. It's
thrive.
your turn. Wait, because we don't ask Black Americans a question. So we're
Okay,
gonna
that would be
go ahead. Go
okay.
ahead, Landry. What's your
Yes, my
question for
first
Black
question
Americans?
is this. Yes, man. Like, when are y'all gonna stop all this like HATing and all
Okay,
this?
one question at a
Okay, when
time.
are y'all gonna start truly thriving into in the system of this country? Yes, when and how y'all gonna go about it? Because I'm like
That's
y'all,
two
all y'all do is
questions,
complain.
Landry.
But Miss Love, how
But
come when
I
I
said
come up
you
here,
gotta
I
answer the
don't freely
first part.
talk? You don't let me
No, I'm
ever.
saying
That's why I
because you
don't come up here.
Landry. Wait a
All
minute.
right.
Hold on. Like you rolling multiple questions together.
Okay, whatever his name is, being rapping here,
I know,
making
but I
people fall
want you to
asleep.
answer each of your questions one at a time,
All
okay?
right.
So repeat your first
When
question.
are y'all gonna start thriving in this system in y'all's country? When?
can
Like
I
when are
answer
y'all
his
gonna?
first question?
Sure.
I wanted to know, I don't know when we ever stopped thriving. We built this whole country from the ground up. All these buildings that you see, they say founded because they found them here because we had already built them up. And second of all, the 250,000 inventions that we got in America that you using to this day. How you laid up in your bed, curling your toes, how you turned that doorknob to get in there, that electricity that you using, this cell phone that you own, the Wi-Fi that you using. Not only that, the interface that we own to even be able to talk to each other like this was all created by a Black American. So be for real, put some respect on our name, and you gonna do it one way or another. Either you gonna do it over there in your dusty homeland, or you gonna bow down and do it right here in our land. But either way, it's gonna happen. So
Bet you
don't play
heard
with us
that.
like you don't know. And for y'all to even come over here and be whatever y'all is with these fake degrees is because we was doing it first. When we was captive, the first thing that we do is came out and made universities for y'all to be able to come over here and do something with it. So you need to really keep your mouth off of us. Like she said, dirty laundry. Because y'all got a whole bunch of dirty laundry back in that dirty slum land that you came from. So before you get up here asking questions,
Okay,
be ready to
Rain,
answer
go
some
ahead.
when it's all said and done.
Why you upset though? I'm just like, why you gotta
They
answer
can
it?
never answer a
Why
question.
Because
They
why
you're
just
not
why
finna
they
why
get up
gotta
just
here
give me
go
talking down
with
on Black
jokes.
I'm
Americans.
no
Where is the
Claire.
African Michael Jackson? Where is the African Beyonce?
Oh
Like
Lord.
y'all get up
Hell,
here
Freddie
talking so
Jackson.
much junk. Ain't nobody
I'm
checking
gonna
for
shut
y'all.
up.
Y'all had to stand in the line to come over here to our homeland and think
But
y'all can sit up
but
here
that's how
and
I know
have
there's a
something to say
problem.
about us.
Even your way of answering the question is it's full of like hostility, man.
Don't
Because
Like
cry,
y'all docile
Laundry.
and y'all
I'm
don't
not
know
Laundry,
what
crying.
don't cry.
compassion sound
I'm not
like.
crying.
All
I'm
y'all do is
concerned
can't
for
know
Laundry,
how
answer
to
don't
you.
bow
questions. They
cry,
just
down.
I am
Laundry.
not
insult
All
crying.
you.
y'all do is know how to
I'm
bow down
really
Laundry,
and get
don't
beat over the
concerned.
cry.
head with
I'm not
sticks.
crying. I'm concerned for these
Laundry,
ladies,
be
man.
Landry, you
strong,
still
don't
want to be
cry.
down
Hang
with
in there,
us?
Laundry. Hang in
You
there,
still want
Laundry.
to
Be
be
a
down with
strong
us,
African.
Landry?
Okay, y'all. Yeah, go ahead, Nether Boo.
I say you still want to be down with us, Landry? If we accepted you right now, I'm asking one African a
I
question.
love black people, bro. But it concerns me when y'all answer questions like that. I could tell there's something there. It's something. Why
See,
the hey,
you
why
couldn't
the
just answer that question yes or no. So
I
we
do
don't want
yes,
you.
yeah.
Miss Love, I'm gonna drop down in the comments so you can bring
We
up
don't do that.
FBAs
Don't do
want to
that.
be quiet,
argue.
Laundry Soap. I'm
They don't want
talking
to
to
do
Miss
anything but
Love.
argue.
Be quiet, John Jay, whatever your name is. Now,
Really,
Miss
John
Remy?
G,
Love.
and
Really,
you should
Remy?
I
Google
don't
him.
care what it is. John G, Laundry Soap,
You should
Laundromat,
care.
John
He's one of
Jacobs,
your
John
ancestors.
Jacob, Jacob Hammersmith. Listen, Miss Love, I'm going down to the
Of your
comments so you can
ancestors,
bring
and you're
up
Edible,
making
Black
please
fun
don't
of
go
them.
Excellence,
Okay,
down
I'm
here.
gonna
Don't go
drop
or
you
you
down
can bring
here.
up
down, Remy.
Chris.
Love you,
Hold
nigga
Edible, don't
boo.
go
on. All
down. I'm
right.
here.
God damn it. Y'all don't see me talking to my mod. That's that damn YT African. Y'all can't just, it's basically y'all. Come on. I'm talking to the mod. Y'all don't even act like y'all hear me. Okay, Nether Boo. Thank you for
Righty,
coming
honey.
up. All
Yeah.
right. All right. Okay. Miss T,
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
I'm doing good.
Hey, sis.
How you doing, sis? I'm doing wonderful. I'm sorry I just got here. I just came back from a lovely steakhouse. Had some wonderful steaks, some truffle fries, some, just the good things in
Okay,
life,
thank you, DRR, for
Um,
coming up too. I'm gonna rotate you. Go ahead, Miss T.
yeah, just have the wonderful things in life. Just American standard living. Things that these peasants wouldn't know anything about, but they're worried about when we're gonna thrive. Isn't that funny, Landry, that you're gonna ask a question? Yes, Miss Belta Ass is here. Shout outs to me. At least you know where your ass whooping is coming from. I'm glad you know.
I
Anyway,
love it.
so shush when I'm talking, Landry. Thank you.
Go ahead, baby.
Anyway, yeah, I'm not your baby. Don't even say that. Don't even make anyone think that I'm your baby. And don't make me throw up this food I just ate. Don't make me throw this food up that I just ate. I spent good money. As I mentioned, I came from a nice establishment. I don't know why you would ask us when we're going to thrive here when we're already thriving. That's why your ass is here. I don't have to say very much. I think you know good and well that we're thriving here because you tethers know that you're not going to go someplace that's failing. You're running away from failure. So you know exactly what it looks like. So you're not going to run to another place that's failing. You're coming somewhere where they're winning, right? So let's be honest here. Don't ask condescending questions like that Because that's ridiculous. You need to ask questions like, how could we win like you guys? How can we get like you guys? Because you know what? I actually don't like the fact that I come from failure, generations of begging and scamming and fleeing and bad smells. Because I smelled a few of you today in this hot weather. It was about 92 degrees in New York City, and I smelled about 5 of y'all today, and it really annoyed my soul and my nose, of course, because my God, you're in America and you still can't afford deodorant. It bothers my mind. Like, do you not, like, when are y'all gonna get the deodorant part of
Okay,
America?
we gonna land your plane, Miss T.
Yeah, I'm done. I just wanted to, address that. And then if I could ask a tether one question, are they paying you guys to wear those dirty G-strings? And are they paying you guys to tether? Like, what is your inspiration to tether? I'll go ahead and land there. Maybe they can answer that because I don't get it.
Okay, John, you want to answer that?
A tether was somebody who comes here and tries to become American. Isn't that what
No,
it
it's
is?
someone who undermines Black Americans and basically undermines Black Americans.
And she can go ask somebody else that, because I don't undermine no black person
Well, you
anywhere.
came up here talking shit to Black Americans. It doesn't matter where you are. So you
What shit
are
did I
undermining
talk?
us.
What shit
So
did I talk, ma'am?
So you had pleasantries and positivity for us? Because I just came
And
in and they was putting belt to ass on you. So what are you talking about?
again, you came in here, they were addressing Landry, but all Landry did was ask a question, which I know for a fact that
John,
no
shut up.
black
I'm
person,
done with you.
no
Landry,
black
you
person.
be a good boy.
See,
Answer the question.
no,
What's the question?
yeah, this is, you guys, this is crazy.
What's the
Do you
answer,
want? Do you
Landry?
want to answer that, Landry?
What's the question?
Oh, we got to move on. Go ahead,
Yeah.
answer one more time, Miss T.
You know, I really don't like to
If we
repeat
get, you say
myself.
if we get paid to get
Since
tethers,
I
That's
have to,
okay.
mute
That's
him real
okay.
quick so I can
you
respond.
say if we get
Listen,
paid to get.
quiet. Thank you.
Go
And
ahead,
you know
yell at
what
me.
to do. I like to be gifted for talking to you. So you
I
drop
love
that
it though.
gift.
I
Yeah,
actually
I
love
know.
it. Don't
Drop
stop.
me a nice gift too.
I
Thank you,
will.
Pat.
I love.
Appreciate you.
He said, "Pat,
All right.
you."
Now, let's ask the question one more time. What are they paying you to tether? What are the benefits of tethering?
Okay, I don't get paid to tether. I don't want
What
to
do
be
you
Black
get
American.
for being a tether?
I don't want to be no tether. I'm a proud Cameroonian. I don't want to be Black American.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Go ahead and move on, love. I'll be here for the next one because I can't. I
Stay
can't.
there. I might just send you a nice gift. Stay
No,
right there.
send it now. Send it now. I indulged you for a millisecond. Send it now. Need that
You're not
now.
aggressive enough, though.
Okay,
That's the
y'all.
thing.
Hold on. We got
Yeah,
to
that's
move
okay.
on between this quarrel. Hey, Dion, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good, Love's World. How are you?
Oh, shout out to you. Hey.
What's up? What's up? Should I play
Okay.
the theme song or later?
Yes, go ahead and play that. I need. Yeah, let's get some energy in the room.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. 1 second. Let me just pull it up.
Shout out to this my song. Andrew, you ain't sent that gift yet, boy.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Bounce beat drop. Just
What happened?
God happened.
Laundry filter plane. Straight up out the D, yeah, Detroit made a call. Packed it up, moved south, now she on the road. Central Florida sun, but her grind don't stop. Hit the live every night, yeah, she stay on top. Phone in, the notifications going crazy. Thousands tuning in, now she never lazy. From the mid-state, brought the hustle down south. Now the whole world listen when she open her mouth. Welcome to the last world, baby, take a seat. She gon' live on TikTok, free debate on the beat. Haters in the comments, but she don't retreat. Lines going up, put a name in the street. Wobble with it, wobble with it. Wobble with it, wobble with it. She going up, 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 and she won't come. on the table, yeah, it's free speech. Speak your mind on the live, everybody can reach. Haters typing fast, but they fans in disguise. Watching every single live, can't take up their eyes. Thousands in the room, and the numbers still climbing. Love's world on the clock, yeah, platform shining. Welcome to Love's world, baby, take a seat. Take a level, TikTok, free the pain on the beat. On the haters in the comments, but she don't retreat. Love going up, put a name in the street.
Thank you for the
You,
gifts, everyone.
you came through with that song, boy. Thank you for that song. You know, I always appreciate you for making me that song. You want to ask Black Americans a question, Zion?
Yes, compared to northern whites and southern whites, which do you feel more? Do you feel more culturally similar to southern whites, or closer in some way that you understand each other in ways that you don't understand Yankee whites, or is white the same thing? Just FYI, anyone out listening, I'm not Jewish. I'm East African, so that's where I'm coming from.
Okay, so you said, is it a difference between the southern whites and the Yankee whites?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, do you feel more? Do you feel like you have a closer culture to the southern ones in food?
Let me tell you real quick, and then I'll let them answer. I was from Detroit, had my own interactions and perspectives with whites up in Michigan, the upper part of the Michigan. And I'll tell you, since I've been in Florida, one incident was crazy to me. I had got stuck in the sand, like a sand hole. My car needed to be pulled out. And ironically, I see a pickup truck with two Confederate flags, like one on each side of the truck. They zooming down because we on a dirt road. I was doing a delivery. We on the dirt road in the middle of nowhere, like country Southville. You know, I see this truck pull up. I'm like, oh shit, you know. But it was a girl. She was like, "You stuck? You in that ditch?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "You want me to pull you out?" I was like, "Yeah." Confederate flags and all, and she pulled me out. And I mean, it's so many weird things about white people in the South. Well, in Florida, like I done had some. I was getting off work tired one day. A big white country family. I'm in this barbecue joint, just trying to get my family some dinner. She looked at me and was like, "I like your shirt," and I was like, "Thank you." Like, don't talk to me. I'm tired. You know that feeling.
Right.
And she paid like $100 and some for my family barbecue. It was like, "I just want you to have a blessed day." I done had stuff like that. People put money in my hands. I'm like, damn. So in my opinion, all the negative things I had with the white folks now, I mean with the people down here, been with immigrants. The first time I ever got called a nigger to you know that word, I love TikTok shop, to my face was by a Hispanic. And then the Caribbeans and Africans, I told that story with the African who jumped in my car when I was doing Lyft and was crazy. So I don't know. I mean, the experiences I had with the Upper Michigan people was horrible. Like them some racists, you know, they some racists up there. But you know, I don't know. So I don't know. It's something different about some of these Southern whites. I don't know. Maybe I just ain't had that experience, but my experience, even with the Confederate flag people, she ain't have to come help me.
And can I say something too, though? And I'm in Georgia, and I'm from Georgia, and I have literally never had any type of racist experience when it comes to YT at all. And that's why I really feel like they brought these people here to perpetuate this, and that's why I feel like these people are somewhat of a buffer class, and they almost get off on what we did go through like 100 years ago, and it's like almost like they trying to manifest this stuff to happen to us again, when in actuality the real actual YTs on the ground, they actually trying to atone for a lot of the stuff that they did, because once again the sun is unalive.
Coming out more than ever about Carmelo. You notice them white Americans online coming out.
Right, yes. And it's the immigrants that's saying, I stand with Austin Metcalf. I stand, it's I'm Jamaican, I'm African, I stand with Austin Metcalf. It's them. And I'm just saying what I see on the ground. It's not about what's pushed online, and it's not about how y'all want it to be. It's about what we see when we moving around from day to day. Like Miss Love say, when these people bowing down, they paying for stuff for us, they looking out for us and all of this kind of stuff. It's how the energy is. It is what it is. Y'all the ones that's pushing this narrative that we supposed to have this back and forth. But in reality, when you look at it, it is what it is. They really trying to be us more than anything. They not trying to necessarily fight against us. They want to beat us, which is more the problem. But I'll leave it at that.
Not unaliving and mass
Miss Love, let me
incarcerating.
say this too, and then I'm
They're
probably
not
gonna drop.
unaliving and mass
The
incarcerating people.
Confederate flag is our flag. Let me say that too, because what you may not know about the South is the Confederate flag is our flag, and we had that flag first, and that's why they fly that flag is to almost say something against us, almost like they won against us. But the Confederate flag was a Black American flag to begin with. You can look into the actual history of the Confederate flag. That's why Black Americans in the South, it really don't get our energy feeling no type of way, because it's almost like trying to be a nudge at us. And a lot of the new whiteys, they really honestly don't even understand the real roots of where the real Confederate flag come from. But I would encourage people to even look into that too. But yeah.
People are not racist.
That's something I
Immigrants
didn't
are.
know. Hold on, that's something I didn't know. Thanks for that information.
Absolutely. Yes,
I
ma'am.
wonder, maybe that's why she was. Maybe that's why it wasn't a problem. I don't know. But go ahead, John.
Basically, what I'm understanding is white supremacy and racism, white oppression is an immigrant propaganda.
Where
It
you
doesn't
be at?
actually
Where
exist.
you be at with all them people in the background
I,
all the time? It sounds like you in the
I,
prison or
I
something.
I be in the lobby. I be
He in
hanging out in the
jail.
lobby.
Oh,
I'm hanging
okay.
out. I'm hanging out with my fellow African Americans.
Oh, okay. So go
Yeah.
ahead with your question.
If I understand what you guys are saying, you're saying white supremacy, racism is propaganda from immigrants. It doesn't actually exist.
Oh gosh.
Right, they're
I'm getting
slow
a
on
headache.
No,
purpose.
that's a good question, though. That's a good question
Did you
because
guys
y'all
hear
say
what you just
That's all
said?
that Bush
You
music
said
we
Right,
every
had
time you had a
eating
y'all
us.
all
racist
good with this.
incident, it was from an
White people in
immigrant.
the
Oh
South and
my
everything.
gosh.
So y'all
Laundry,
good.
wait, one African at a time. I think you guys aren't understanding. You guys, for some reason, are obsessed with YT people. Like everything that comes out of your mouth are YT people. What part of you guys are not understanding that we don't give a F what white people think? We're cool with them when we see them. If they give us a problem, we put belt to ass. But the ones that are giving us problem are YT immigrants. Immigrants like you, anchor babies. These are not true
How
heritage
about
YT
the
people.
government that's mass
The
incarcerating you and
government,
unaliving you in the
the
streets?
government, listen, a lot of the government officials are anchor babies like you guys. That's why we want to
Oh, them,
stop it
Percent
but
and
of
the
your
nap
white
in the butt.
politicians are white.
the white
90% of
Americans
your
are
politicians are
immigrants, though.
Wait,
white.
one African at a time. You
That
guys
judge
can't
that just
Hold
did
on,
hollow.
that
Tether,
was
Tether, hold on one
white.
second. Miss Odam, I thought the white
You guys think
Americans.
whiteys are your
One
friends
African
now?
at a time, guys. You
Yo,
guys cannot like
Hold on, John.
howl over
So,
each
Miss
other. It gets
Odam,
a little
I thought,
dangerous.
I thought, I thought since you guys are foundational Black Americans, the white T American is technically an immigrant, or even the first illegal immigrant, because they came here illegally and they did all kinds of mess. So forget
Laundry, I
about even
noticed that when you get angry, your African accent comes out more. Like
and
you,
what's
at
the
first, you're
and what's
kind
your
of calm,
and
but as
so
you get
what?
angry,
Okay,
it's
and
like
so
I do. I notice it comes out
and
more.
so and
Just
so what?
calm down, Laundry. Calm
Okay,
down.
so can you answer my question now? And ignore my
Repeat it.
accent. Answer
You
my
were too
question.
aggressive. Say it again.
I'm saying that, like, okay, you guys claim to be FBAs, American Indians, whatever it is, first people to be on this soil. Fine. That means that the white T American, not the immigrant white, the white T American is an immigrant too, because he
Correct.
came here, right? And matter of fact, he's even an illegal immigrant because he came
Correct.
here without y'all's consent. Consent, right? Cool.
Correct.
Okay.
Just
Right.
like
So
you.
I mean, whatever. So where's the smoke to deport them and get them out of here? This is not where they're from.
We've always put bill to ass. That's what you're not understanding. Why are you focused on how we're putting bill to ass to
Stop
them?
being
Focus on
May
delusional.
your
I add on,
Can you
ass.
give me
please?
an example of you
Guys,
guys
we're
putting
Let me
belt
putting
give
to
you
bill
an
to
ass?
ass
example.
to
They
you,
don't.
and
They
you're
can't.
worrying
Y'all
about
Oh,
can't.
okay.
other
Y'all can't
people.
put no belts, no ass on
Who
them
was
people.
that?
You
Hold
can't.
on, Landry.
Bro,
Hold on, y'all.
these
True
people are
master.
unaliving
Hold
black people
Let
on
me
on.
our
add
daily.
on.
You're
Let me
talking
add on. I
about
think
belt
I
to
can
ass only.
reconcile.
Hold on, y'all. Go ahead, True.
Let
Hold
let me
on.
reconcile. Okay, the white tea immigrants who came here, right? Our ancestors taught them constitutional law. And so they knew they could see into the future. They knew that we were going to go through a lot of changes, that we were going to lose power. But what they did is there were some white tea immigrants who we entrusted with learning law from us and incorporating into the government what was never before on the face of the earth, a Republican form of government, which even though it is democratic, which means majority rule, the basis of it is the individual. The Constitution is based on the individual, so that even though the majority rules, it can't supersede the rights of the individual to free speech, to self-identification, which is something that Africans and other immigrants have a hard time with. But our ancestors embedded into the government self-identification for nationality, a right to nationality, meaning no one can tell you or force you to be something you don't want to be. That's a savage way of thinking, and it's not part of civilization. So when the immigrants say, you're African, they're ignoring our ancestors and the white tea people who learned those aspects and preserved our individual rights to freedom of speech, freedom of the press, a right to bear arms. Everything about this government is a Republican, meaning it's based on the individual. Okay, everything is reversed now. The Democrats were the ones who created the
Oh,
so-called
okay. Land your plane.
KKK, etc. But I just wanted to say
Okay, I
that
love
because
TikTok
we
shop.
taught them government, and in my opinion as well, white tea people who uphold the law, they're more of our allies than the people who look like us from other parts of Africa and the Caribbean who seem to only want to try to force everything in this world that's a problem is a parasitic problem. They're finally admitting all health problems are parasitic. All socio-political problems are parasitic. When black
Thank
Americans want to
you.
delineate, when we want to delineate, we're trying to separate. But the parasitic people
Okay,
want
sir.
to
Thank
hold on
you.
to us and
You said
tell
a
us.
Thank
bunch of
you.
nothing, bro.
Thank
You
you
said a
for
bunch of
coming up.
nothing.
Oh, damn.
Utter nonsense. All he said is nothing but nonsense.
You didn't even answer my question.
Nonsense.
Crazy, bro. So white
Okay,
tea
Nonsense.
you
people are
probably
your
don't
friends.
understand him, but he
Nonsense.
White tea
just
people are your friends.
Oh,
The
actually, when
people
he
who've
told
been
So
when
some
dwelling
white
your
tea
when
people are
entities for
y'all allies.
400
Should be
it's
years.
ashamed of
because
yourself.
That's crazy.
Y'all
it's
should be ashamed of
because
hold
yourself.
on. Just because y'all just don't come off mic like that.
right,
We got a new
they
guest.
don't.
Go ahead, American. Then we're gonna get to the new guest.
You guys don't understand our history or
Read
our
your
politics.
history. You should be ashamed of
What's
yourself
Wait a
saying
minute,
some of
what's
this
wrong with
nonsense.
you, you dummy? You guys don't
Can you
understand.
wait till we come to you? Come on.
You guys don't understand our history or our politics. He is absolutely 100% correct. That is exactly what happened because we were Republican at first. So those laws and stuff, they did get it from us. He's telling the honest truth. And if you want to learn that, go read. But don't sit here and discredit him and say that he's lying and all that doesn't make sense. You don't know because you weren't here. That's all I wanted to say.
But you said
I hate
nothing,
when they keep.
America.
I don't
What?
care what
Hold
you. I don't
on.
care what you
Okay,
say.
American. Thank you. Bidwell.
She said, we don't know because we're not here.
Hold on,
Like she,
Bidwell. What
like she was
country?
here.
Hold on.
You're
What
talking about
country?
history about.
Oh my goodness. Have some self control, Bidwell. Bidwell, what country you come from over on the continent? Don't come up here all triggered. Unmute yourself, Bidwell. Nobody get
I'm
triggered.
not triggered. I'm not
Okay, well,
triggered.
Bidwell, what country you come from?
I'm from Gambia.
Gambia. Shout out to Gambia. Go
Can't
ahead
even
and
speak right.
you wanna ask Black Americans a question?
I mean, listen, if Black America has issues with immigrant, that's one thing. But to come on here and
Can you
spew
form
it,
it? Can you form it into a question for me? Be it well.
I will. Let me speak, please.
I know, but I want you to come in with your question because you got to stick to the prompt.
No, no,
Then you
no.
can
Yeah,
say
yeah.
what you
I
want
will.
to say,
I
but you
will.
got to
I
ask the
will.
question. Okay.
It's one thing to have issues with immigrants, right? And speak on that. But I can't think of anywhere on this universe that an African American or Black American, whatever you want to call yourself, would want to convince the human race that they have a better ally with white tea people than with immigrants. I
Can I
mean,
go after him, please, love?
how do you do that?
Yep.
Is he done? Did he land his plane? Did he
Can
ask
I?
his question yet?
Yep. And then Charles
Do you
came.
understand English? Because if you do, you wouldn't
Yeah,
be
she
so
said,
unclear
go
about
ahead,
what I
Miss
said. I
T.
said, how do you?
Go ahead, Miss T.
Thank you. Yeah, it's belt to ass time. I'm tired. I'm trying to be nice. I've been changing my ways because y'all not gonna take my way to the pearly gates. But you know what? Y'all get on my goddamn nerves. So I'm finna give it to you. First of all, Big D, well, whatever your goddamn name is. I don't even know what you're talking about. Of course, if you really want to get technical, the white tees love us more than they love y'all asses. That's why they're deporting y'all asses. They can't get rid of us. They know that. And I think deep down inside, you know that. Who wants a ass clapping, just give in and yes, massa, no massa, whatever you say, massa, I will follow you wherever you go, massa. Nobody likes an ass kisser. Nobody likes that shit. We've been putting belt to ass on their ass. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all have no clue what that's like. You literally following them all over the world. Everywhere they go, y'all like roaches covered in chocolate, following them all around the world. Wherever the white man goes, I will go. Yes, the
Words are
white
like
man.
leaves,
Shut
and
your
where
ass
they
up
must
when I'm talking.
abound,
Shut
much
up.
fruit is
Shut him.
found.
Could you mute him, please? I don't understand why he's talking while I'm
Words are
Take
like
talking.
your
leaves.
time. We don't
Your
need doing that.
question is idiotic.
Words are like leaves. You're
Please
saying a whole
mute
bunch of
him.
nothing.
Please
It's
mute
on, she
him.
put it on open panel, Miss T. You know they can't
Oh, okay.
control themselves.
Okay.
People wrote cookie
Listen, you're
recipes
not in the
about how to
Gambia and
eat
you're not
you.
in Africa. You're in America. So shut your ass up when a real queen talking to you. And
You
I'm
an
not going to tell
idiot.
you again.
You an
Shut up.
idiot.
I'm going to
I
teach
don't
you to
know where you
manage your
get the
mama
queen
should have
from.
gave
America
you.
never
Babe,
had
I
let
don't
her
kings and
care
talk.
where
I
you
queens.
like.
came
I
from.
love the
But you going,
disagreement.
no,
America
shut
I
never
up.
love
had
this.
kings and
You come
queens.
here with this
Where
condescending
did you get the
bullshit.
queen from?
Y'all have nothing to offer us
Where
but a
did you get
dirty
the queen from?
G-string and
About
Let
dirty
her
Mampo.
talk, bro.
Where
flip-flops.
did you get it from?
Shut
I
up
love
when I'm
black
talking.
aggression.
Shut up, Landry. Shut up.
No,
Name
yeah,
the
I'm gonna shut
queens
up. I
and
love.
kings
I'm
of
done
America.
talking to you. I'm finna block you because you ain't dropped that gift yet. When
Nah,
you
but you
drop that
make
gift, I'll consider thinking about
no
talking
make
to
it
you. How about
aggressive.
that?
I got you.
So,
I
Big
got
Anyway,
you.
Will,
like I
Landry,
was
she
saying,
answered your question.
Landry, let her
I'm
spew
not
her nonsense.
understanding
Yeah, no,
why you
I like
think
the
you can.
aggression. The
I don't
aggression.
understand.
Let her spew her
Hello,
nonsense.
Landry. Shut your ass up. Thank you. As I said.
Yes,
So
please.
I'm not understanding why you think you can
Mm,
ask these stupid questions. If we putting belt to ass on the white
yeah.
tees and we have a record of putting belt to ass on the white tees for generations and generations, and y'all literally have been selling your lives out to the white tee man for generation after generation after
Generation.
generation. Your children, your ancestors, everybody to the white tees. How could you ask us whether we were, y'all have nothing literally to offer us. What can you
Mm.
give us? You don't even think the same as us. You don't have the same fight as us. So how can we align with you? If you can fight with us in America, you can fight your ass over in your country.
I had
That
the
way you
African
don't got to be
accent.
fleeing like roaches all over the world.
See, I had the
Because
African
nobody
accent.
wants you. Shut up,
Landry,
Landry.
I
Landry,
Shut
had the
just
up.
let her
African
spew
No,
accent.
her
Like
no,
I
no,
said,
no,
I
nonsense,
had
no.
the
please.
African accent.
Shut up.
Please,
Shut up. I'm
People
not
that
done.
Landry,
And
nickname
I will
you
not.
are your
I'm not going to
friends.
talk
That's
over y'all.
crazy.
I'm not going to talk
please
over
add
y'all.
the African accent. What the fuck?
I'm
Landry,
gonna
please
land
let
my
her spew her
plane, and when
nonsense,
I'm
please.
done, y'all can talk. I'm not talking over you.
For another
Now,
gift, the African accent.
as I said, what can y'all offer us? If you're fleeing from your country, if you have no control over your resources, if you have no power, no influence, no nothing, what can we align with you with? Y'all are weak in your countries. You're weak here. You align
Align
yourselves
with
with
the
white
white man.
supremacy.
That's
So
better.
what can you give us? How dare
The
you
white
ask
man
a
is better for
dumbass
you.
question? Shut up.
You're right. The white man
Shut
is better for
up.
you.
Shut
Go ahead.
up. I did not land. Shut up. So I'm gonna land. Oh my
Bro, I
God.
love this thing. It's fun.
Oh
I
my God.
love it. Go ahead.
Landry,
The
I'm gonna
whitey
block
man
your
is your
ass.
friend.
I'm about to block you again. Listen, gift me again, and I will consider thinking about
But you gotta add the accent though. You gotta add
I
the
will
accent. The
shut your
African
ass
accent.
up. Shut up. You don't control me. You are not nobody to me.
Add the African accent to it.
You're the peasant. Stay in your pleasant place. You're a peasant. I'm not the
Oh
peasant.
damn. I don't he's
Thank
not
you.
aggressive.
So I'll go ahead and
I like
land there.
her.
I hope that answers your question. Because how dare you ask a dumbass question like that?
Okay.
So
All right. Let
first of
somebody else jump in
First of
there.
all,
Go
let me
ahead.
say one thing. She said a whole bunch of whatever she said. If this lady was in college, she would get an F. The
Shut your
professor
weak
wouldn't
ass
even
up.
take the time to read the rest of it because it's a bunch of nonsense you've said. You talk about
Shut
white
your
people,
weak ass
you
up.
know,
Shut your
Hold
weak
on,
ass
Miss
voice
you
up,
Kiki.
being
please.
loud on TikTok doesn't make you anything less more than what you who you are, right? You remind me of the saying that words are like leaves, and where they most abound, much fruit of sense is rarely found. You said a whole bunch of nothing,
Okay,
nothing.
let her respond to that then.
Miss Love, come
You
on. We
really want
barely
me to
spoke.
respond to him and we sent money to feed their asses back in the 90s? Like, how can I sit here and talk
You
to
have never
fleers?
done anything for
Shut your
yourself.
ass up.
You can't do
I'm not
anything for
about to sit
anybody
up here and
else.
indulge in
You
fleers,
can't do anything for
peasants,
anybody
and,
else.
and, and people who
What have
begged
you
for
done for
money and
yourself?
had flies in their eyes and were emaciated. I'm not gonna sit here and like you. I won. I already won. I've never missed a meal. No one sent me money. No one's
Lady, some of
ever
us
had.
grew up with
I've
mates.
literally never missed a meal a day in
Some
my
of us
life.
grew up
I've
with
never lived in
mates.
squalor.
We have better
Like
life than you
you and
have
I are not the same.
experience.
You can't relate.
We
We
have
can't
better
relate
life
to
than
you.
you've
So why do you think
experienced.
you could
What are
talk
you
to
talking
me?
about?
Why do you
What are
think
you
you could
talking
talk to
about?
I'm
me?
talking to her. Be it well.
Oh, I love it. Oh man. What a
Don't
little bit
talk
more?
to her. Okay,
Wild.
Miss Key, we're gonna
So
let you
wild.
down so you can get a breather, okay?
What
I
are you
don't want
talking
you to get
about?
restricted. I'm gonna let you
You
down.
sound angry. You
I'm gonna
look
let
like
No,
you.
you're
Miss
suffering
Love,
from
Nami,
trauma.
no.
I've
No.
never seen
Give
this in my
Miss
life.
Key a breather.
Yeah, just trauma. Just trauma. Need
Okay,
therapy or
so
some
what's the
some.
Bro,
other
Africans,
question?
I love this aggression thing, man.
No,
Okay,
it's just
damn.
trauma, man. That's all
One
it is.
African at a time. The host is talking. Come on, guys. Act
Landry,
like how
stop.
you act at
Okay,
immigration.
all right.
Relax,
I'm off the
relax.
drop. Next person come off mute and be all doing all that jungle shit. I'm dropping. Listen, be it well. What's your other question?
All right, man. This is what Oprah was talking about, just sucking the air out of the room. Anyways, mm.
Is he crying or is? Are you okay, brother? You need
I
No,
could
he
help?
over
cry, I
here
would
making little
too.
ugly
I
Thank
know
you.
he
faces.
hurt. He's
Girl,
No
crying
hurt
like
his
hugs.
Everybody
feelings.
should cry right now because
Oh, y'all send him
No,
some hugs in the chat. Listen, you got to be strong,
Oh
like the
no,
way
let
you
me
were
let.
strong at immigration. Be strong. You got this, Africans. Y'all got this. This
over
ain't
here
y'all
making
first smackdown.
making
crying
these
too.
little
My heart is
puppy dog
broken.
noises. Sound ugly.
What are
Yeah,
you talking
sounds
about?
like he was crying.
Oh my
Damn.
goodness, that's a lie. That's a.
He's whimpering
I
like a
am crying.
puppy
I am
he
crying.
is.
Damn, Africans, be strong. Be
Stop
strong.
whimpering.
Oh, I
He
can't
couldn't
be
get his
strong right
question
now. I
together,
gotta
Yeah,
cry.
I'm just
Miss
Eat
Love.
overwhelmed about the trauma that y'all went through.
recipes about how to
hold
eat you,
on.
and they're
So
your friend.
listen.
Man, y'all sound irritating. Please.
Are still mass incarcerating you. They're your friends. What?
It's the
Okay.
trauma, dude.
D, what I can explain to
We
you.
got a new guest. Let's move the show
D, what?
along. Oh, go ahead,
Okay.
Charles. I'm sorry.
Oh. D, well, the thing is, when you guys come over, y'all so docile. If a white person come up to you guys and slap you in the face, you bend your head down and walk away.
That's a lie.
That gives them a false. I'm serious. That gives them a false understanding that they could come up to anybody of color and slap them in the face. And then they come across an original. Then they get the crap beat out of them. But if they just put y'all back where you're supposed to be at, we won't have that problem. Because even when you get arrested and in the system, they put you down as black American. They don't put you down as Nigerian or Sudan.
Facts.
And so then the number of blacks being arrested
Thank you,
is
Sandria.
a false narrative.
Hey.
Charles, I agree with part of what you said. I'm totally against anyone that is an ass kisser or people that bow them. That's a bad look. But even people from here do that nonsense. I've been here long enough to see that. And I
No,
know you
hell
know
no.
that. I know you know that. You have one in your Supreme Court.
I've never seen one. If I
Oh
seen one,
man, you have one in
I
the
know they got to
highest
be a
court of the
foreigner.
nation, dude. Shut up about what you're talking about.
Are
They in
you
high places.
Charles? Did you
Who?
like
Wait a
Charles? Did
minute.
you
Did he
are
just
you
tell
allowing the back?
Charles? Did he? Don't you tell him to shut up?
Right? Are you allowing this back and forth? I didn't know because he keep popping off of mute.
Yeah, I was allowing
Yeah,
him and Charles to talk.
Okay.
Go ahead,
I was trying
Charles.
to have a conversation with him.
was the
But I
most
mean, they
base
walk
that
around like
Bid
a little
had.
Pomeranian to white people. They're basically like a little Pomeranian
Yeah, like
at the
entertaining.
heels of a white T man trying to see what drops. But then they get upset when somebody calls it out. I mean, it's pathetic. It's sad. It makes the rest of us look bad.
No,
I land there.
how the hell is what they doing making us look bad? They ain't making us look bad. People know the difference between an African and a black American. They making themselves look bad.
No, y'all taking a
Not
look at
much.
yourselves.
Host, can I get in? Can I speak?
Not too many white T people know the difference.
Yes, they
Like I'm
do.
saying, when they smack
No,
them in the
Dreamer.
face, they
Hold
think
on, Dreamer. You next. Hold on.
Wasn't Black up before Dreamer? Because you know Dreamer, she is gonna
I don't
scream
know.
the whole hour.
Yeah, let's
But
see.
but
Black American, did you want to
before
ask us a question or you answering question?
before I get off here, man.
I'm answering all orangutan and meerkat questions today.
Okay. Okay, Dreamer.
Host. I want to ask my question.
Okay, go ahead.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people. Y'all are all above the age of. Let me see the host. That probably I would have done you well 20 years ago. American, maybe 20, but in general, all of y'all up here, y'all come for Africans. Why is that? Africa is one of the most beautiful countries. It's sad none of you have
It's not a
passports.
country, it's a continent, little African. Not a country, it's a continent.
You don't have no passport. Don't to Baltimore where you live at. So
Just helping you out, Queen.
none of you have
I'm helping you out,
passports.
girl.
It's so sad. It's disgusting. Y'all go to the zoo, look at animals. Y'all don't have nothing. It's so sad. We come here and we take our jobs. And we do it well. We do it well. And it's so sad that y'all feel that
never took my job.
Hold, let me land my plane. Don't do that to me. Let me land my plane.
But you gotta ask
So,
a question. You ask Black Americans
my question is like,
yeah.
how y'all been
Put
here
a
forever?
question mark
Why are
on
y'all
it.
why y'all not shit? Why are y'all still shit?
Girl, boy,
Do
chill
you
out.
really want to go there today, huh?
Don't
Let's
do
do
that.
it.
You
Let's
really
go.
want to go
Hold on
there?
now. Hold on now. Hold
Bid,
You
on now.
really,
Hey, I'm
Bid,
an
is he
African,
part
but
of
I
your
can answer
village?
that for Black America. Y'all did a
Bid, do
lot.
you claim him from
Y'all
your
ain't
village, Bid?
shit. Y'all ain't
No, no,
shit.
no, no, no. Y'all did a
Hey,
Let's go
lot.
Bid.
there
Black
today.
America
Let's
did a
go there
lot now.
today.
Don't
No,
do that.
hold
you
on,
Don't do that.
Landry. I gotta
They've
write
done a
this
listen.
lot.
down,
They've done a
Landry.
lot. Black
You
Americans
gonna
have
have
done
to
a
Bid, you
come
lot.
back.
about to get your ugly voice sounding self
You
up.
Yeah,
about
he's
to you
hungry.
about to have to come back, Landry.
Hey, Bid, let me ask Bid, would you claim Dreamer in your village? You
No,
hear
no, no, no.
Dreamer identifies with the other team as a proud African. Would you take Dreamer hunting with you?
I've never
With
lived
his
in a village,
broken
so I don't
wrist.
know how to
No,
answer
but
that
I'm just
question.
asking, would you claim him as a part of your strongman village?
Listen, my strongman village, if I had one, would be
Damn,
honestly.
Dreamer, he doesn't want to claim you either. But
It's
go ahead,
open
Dreamer.
panel, everybody. It's your
Pop
Oh
your
turn.
my
pussy.
God.
Oh, I
Pop
think
your
it's funny how
pussy,
they say
Dreamer.
we don't have a passport, but Black Americans spend over $150 billion a year on travel, which is number one in all melanated groups of people, including Indians. So what you're talking about, we always deflect and prove that you guys are wrong and say the dumbest shit, like for real. It's
Dreamer
crazy.
is a batty boy that came up here with no respect. Have some decorum, Bussy. Have some decorum.
Love Wall. Hey, American, where you from, man?
With that hot sit down air.
Where am I? Where am I from?
American.
I'm from the real motherland. I'm from
That's
the land where we
Bid's.
have the
That's
richest
Bid's
soil.
African
I'm from
brother.
the land
That's
where we have 40% of the
American,
world's
where you
fresh
from?
water. I'm from
Excuse
the
me.
land where we have 40%
Huh?
of the world's fresh water, where our
I don't
trees
want to talk to you. Your voice
protect the
is
whole entire
ugly.
ozone land. That's where I'm from. Okay?
I'm
And
not
it sure
talking
as
to you,
hell ain't no
man.
damn
Dude,
Africa.
listen, man. I'm not speaking to you.
Who
I'm
you?
asking American a question.
You ain't asking me a damn thing.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
going
dumb
on mute.
question.
Don't be hostile now. Where you
I'll
That's
from?
the
be
same answer
hostile.
for her. Same answer for her.
Notice Bid didn't want to claim Dreamer. Dreamer came up here screaming, talking about we all from Africa, Africa, Africa.
No,
And Bid
because
was like, nah,
Dreamer
nah.
was out of line. Dreamer was
So
out of
What?
line.
that's
You
that's our problem.
know.
So
You know. We
what's that problem
what?
with
What is
Africans?
that? What is that?
I
What
mean,
is
I'm trying to
that?
be
What is
honest.
that?
What are
Y'all ain't
you?
shit.
What are you?
America.
What are you?
Well,
What
y'all
are
ain't shit. You
you?
ain't a nurse, America. You
You
probably a
don't
Damn,
know
this
what
CNA.
y'all
I
king.
am. You don't
This
know
y'all
I'm
what I
probably
king.
your
am.
manager.
You don't
I'm
know
probably your
what I
manager.
American,
am.
You ain't
American,
shit.
listen,
You
he's a
don't know.
doctor, man. What are you
You
talking
don't
about?
know what I am.
He's
You
saving
don't
lives in
know
the
me.
hospital.
You do not know me.
We
You
know
don't
that
know
she's a
nothing
woman
about
for
me.
sure.
You
We
lived here
know that
all your
she's a
life in
woman
America,
for
right?
sure. Dreamer,
All
we're
your
still
life y'all
trying to
lived
figure
here,
out what the
but
fuck
y'all
you
don't have
are.
shit. All
Dreamer,
y'all life
we
y'all been
know
living
that
here, but y'all ain't
American is a
shit.
woman. Dreamer, we
And it's
still
so
don't know what
sad.
the fuck
It's
Exactly.
you
so
are.
sad. Y'all been
Dreamer,
living
are
here all
you a
your life.
it,
Now y'all
pit,
want to
or
have a problem
spick?
with Africans. In
Dreamer,
reality, we
Dreamer,
don't have none
the
of that
Africans
issue.
are claiming you. They're embarrassed that you're
Is
talking
that
to
the
them.
problem now?
They
And
The
that
want to
is
do a
the
problem now
trade.
is
problem now. And
Africans
that's
are
the
the issue for
problem
y'all,
now. That is
American,
the
they
right?
want to
issue.
trade
That's the
Dreamer.
problem for
I
America for you.
know.
America,
I
that's the
know.
problem for you.
He come
That's the
up here
same way
all
you.
aggressive. Girl, we not about to
It's
argue
so
with you,
sad.
girl.
That's how y'all are.
I thought you
Oh, I got
are.
restricted. Damn. Bye, y'all.
That's
Oh
crazy. That's
Some
how we are.
man.
nasty
Have you
individuals.
seen what
Granny's
you
So when
out.
guys
people come for
have you
y'all,
seen what you
when
guys are
people
doing in
come for
Oh,
y'all,
see,
America
you
Got
right
me
treat them
out.
with
now?
the
Let me
same
report.
go.
heart.
Why?
'Cause
Hey, can any Africans answer me this question? This is a serious question too. Why are you guys getting deported from over 40 countries across the world right now? And Black Americans, you've never heard of us getting deported ever from any
Hmm.
country. Not one
Yeah.
person.
So have I been deported yet?
I
you
asked you a
will
straight up
be.
question. It's
Have
a
I been
serious
You
deported
question.
will
yet?
Why
be.
are
Have I
Africans
been
getting
deported
You
deported
yet?
will
from
be.
over
Have I
40
been deported
countries
yet?
around the
You
world
will
right
be.
now?
Can I
Yeah.
answer
No,
that?
America.
Yet
I'm not.
not
I'm
one
not.
Black
I'm not.
You
American
will
ever
That's
be
getting
they
for
brought
deported.
me
sure.
here because I
You
know my
will
Can
be
can
for
any
education.
can
sure.
anybody name
Yeah,
You
one
will
I
Black
need to
be.
test
American
that
who has ever
literacy
been
because
deported?
the host put me on the panel to read yesterday. How about y'all? Can y'all read? 50% of Americans can't read, and
This
I know y'all can't
dummy,
read.
I'm definitely
50% of
going on
Americans can't
mute.
read.
You saying the stupidest thing right
I can
now.
already
You're
tell
an
you're from East
idiot.
Africa. Do you
Yeah,
want
I'm
me to
and
bring
you
going
up
sound
back
so
on
dumb.
mute.
I know your
statistics?
literacy is
Do you
below
want me
a
to bring up
fifth
you
grade
guys'
You don't know
educational
education.
nothing
statistics?
about
Whatever you
me.
America,
achieve,
I
then
know that you can't write
You
or
don't
read.
know nothing about
I know
me.
you a
You
CNA can't
don't
write or
know
read.
anything about me. But guess
A
what I know
CNA
about
can't write
you?
or read.
I know,
Don't
guess
stay
what
your
I
ass
know?
in the South.
Guess what I know about you? I know that you want to have what I have, but you don't. You have a back door that's probably blown in and out. That's what I do know. And you know another thing that I know? I know that you walk past people and they smell doo-doo. I know that for sure. I know that for sure. You know, another thing that I know that you don't know how to keep your behind closed, and you might be having little accidents on yourself right now as we speak because your
Yeah.
back door has been kicked in. Has been kicked in. Okay? That's what I know about you. That's what I know about you.
Host, really? There's no decorum. We got 4 seconds. No, America, I know you
No,
stink.
you want to
You dirty.
talk? No,
You
you
dirty
want to
as
talk?
slut. You a dirty.
You want to talk? You want to insult? Then you're going to keep getting on mute. mute. I don't care. I can do this all. I will keep you gonna just and I'm gonna get off on your behind because you want to come up here. You want to try to target me after I sat here and told you I was gonna go on mute. No, you don't want me to go on mute. You think you're gonna come up here and keep trying to address me. So while you're going on mute, I'm gonna say, everything I want to say about you because your back door has been kicked in so much that when people walk by you, they smell your sit down air. They smell your sit down air. You want what I have. You have nothing for me. Okay? And I don't want to be like you. You're trying to be like me.
Okay,
Host,
Dreamer.
can other people
We'll
speak?
talk about her educational or her employment. Okay, that's doxing.
Yeah, I won't. But
Okay,
it's
go
so
ahead.
just it's so disgusting, host, that you allow somebody to, like, while we're having a showdown, to allow somebody to
You
just
want to
like,
sit here and keep
all
insulting
right, you
people?
can just put me
Okay,
on mute.
there
I'll
you
just stay on
go.
mute. I'll stay
Back
on
on
mute.
ice you back on ice you go. You want to keep being disrespectful? I keep telling you we can do this. You want to keep coming trying to swing your
Yeah.
little broken wrist at somebody? We can do this. Okay? Now, are you ready to have some decorum before I let you off this leash? Yes or no? Go ahead. Yes or no? Yes
Host,
or no? Yes
if
or
this
no?
is how
You
you
talk
treat
some more.
people,
Yes or
this is host how
no?
you treat people.
Man, y'all speak like
Okay.
this is
Back on mute you go. Back on
1800
ice.
or
Anybody want at it on
1700.
him? Anybody
Well,
want
what's up,
at it on this
American?
girl?
American,
Huh?
what they fail to realize is they're so used to our generations of the "we shall overcome" people, they forget that we were raised on Public Enemy and NWA. We don't put up with the same kind of mess that the people
Uh-huh.
before us came in. You guys came over
Exactly.
here acting crazy in our countries, and now you're meeting a whole new generation of people, and we're not putting
Mm-hmm.
up with that stuff. We see what you
Well,
guys are doing
Exactly.
over in Ireland.
we
What you
don't
guys are
deal
just
with
going over in
because
Ireland
it
today.
just we
We see
just
you
Now
guys
don't
doing
hold
have
over
the
on
in the
one
world.
second. Let
understanding.
me ask
We
him
don't
real
put up with
quick.
that type of stuff. All
So
right.
Dreamer, if I let you off the leash in the muzzle, will you act like you have some
American, is
decorum?
this 1800?
I will give you 1 second to answer. Either you're going to answer yes or no. And if you don't, I'm going to keep muting you.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
Go ahead, Dreamer. Okay. You feel
It's
better now?
okay. Yeah.
All right.
I'll
You
have some
start do
decorum.
you
Yeah.
start acting up again, you get muted. All right.
Okay, so Dreamer, what did you think was going to happen when you came up there and told Black Americans they ain't shit? Why do you always complain to me when last time you visited the show, you came straight up like you did today, being just insulting. That's unnecessary, and then you want to cry or play victim when people do what they do. You can come off mute. So would you like to ask another question, Dreamer?
Yeah, host. I would definitely like to ask the second question. My second question is that immigrants aren't the problems. It's the white man is the issue, and they're taking our oppression out on immigrants. And it's so sad that immigrants are the most hardest working people. Not saying that y'all lazy, but immigrants, they work their asses off, and they come and they do what's needed to be done, and it's just it's attacked on immigrants. But I mean, I really don't understand why that is. Why is the hatred? If the hatred is on immigrants, can't give reparations to y'all.
HATE.
I love
Oh,
TikTok.
HAT. Sorry, HAT. Sorry, HAT. So if immigrants can't do reparations, why won't that that's something that the white man should be doing?
immigrants, they just come here, they work their asses off. I don't understand why that
Thank
is.
you, CJ. Thank you.
Would you like
Thank
for me to answer that
you.
for you? Would you like for me to answer the question for you? All right. So when you say that immigrants just come over to people's countries and work their butts off, that's obviously a lie. People don't get deported from countries for just coming over and working their asses off, okay? That means you guys are going places, doing and committing degenerate acts in other people's countries. That, like, I don't know how to break it down any more simple than that. You guys do messed up things that are degenerate acts in other people's countries. So when you guys do stuff like that, the local populations are going to get fed up with you guys, and they're going to turn on you and no longer want you in their countries.
Most deportations are because somebody is illegal. And most people who get deported in
Is
this
that not a
country,
degenerate act to go into somebody's country illegally?
no, it's not a degenerate act.
That is a degenerate act as well.
And most people who get deported are Hispanic who come from Mexico, a country from which the U.S. government stole multiple states. Right? So these white people steal people's land, and when these people cross over or stay here, oh, you're illegal, right? It's weird. And then you guys say they're your friends. That's the weirdest part. And then you say that we want to be friends with them. So are you worried we're trying to replace your friendship with the white man? Is that what's happening here?
All right. So in the history of the world, there's something called WAR and battles. Sometimes land gets lost. Sometimes land gets gained, just like it has many times in Africa. Now, what I'm letting you know is that you Africans are going to over 40 different countries around the world and getting deported from places that have been those people's lands for many, many centuries. So that argument does not work. Okay.
Again, most of the countries you're talking about are probably in Europe. Yes, a lot of Africans go there illegally and they get deported. And you cannot relate to it because you live in a country where you don't have to go away to look for opportunity, right? Good for you. But understand that when people take that chance, literally trying to cross the sea, risking their lives, it's not because they're degenerates. It's because they're trying to provide for their family. And you guys sit up here and you make it sound like because you were born in America and you don't have to do that, it makes you a better person automatically. It's weird. You guys have taken on the mindset
Remy,
of
y'all,
white
how are you
people to
providing
the
if you're
point of even
leaving?
saying that they're your friends. The people that
Remy,
tortured our ancestors for 500 years are your friends
are
now?
my behind. They're not your ancestors. Remy,
Ma'am, you think
how can you
we were sipping tea in
Remy,
Africa?
Remy, how
Sipping
can
tea in
you
Africa.
Remy, how can you provide if you're leaving? That's like my children at home with me right now, and they say, "Mommy, I'm hungry," and then I leave and don't come back.
Heard of
Does that make sense
remittances?
to you?
Have you heard of remittances? The same thing
Does
Trump
that make
complains
sense to you?
about every day.
That's not, listen,
Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead and land, American, so we can see.
yeah, I landed because he don't make sense.
Trump
Hey,
said it himself.
Hey, Allie.
We send back home.
Hold on.
Why do you think?
Okay, this is why you can't stay up here. Allie.
Sorry, ma'am, you can drop me. I'm super irritated right now.
Oh,
I don't want to get your life shut down.
Uh-oh.
I can answer his question, Monty, because I love telling them facts. So first of all, when you said you think we sit around all day and drink tea, I used to live in Africa, and that's literally what your men do. They sit around looking for shade, gossip, and drink tea all day. You guys do not work hard, okay?
Not what I said, sir. I asked her,
you
does
did say
she
something
think
about
those
you
500 years ago, our ancestors in Africa were sipping tea? The same thing was going on the African continent. They were cutting off hands. They were enslaving people. They were unaliving people.
And guess
Nobody
what? Your
was having
people
a
were
good
doing
time.
it as well.
So when I
Your
say
people were
our
doing it.
ancestors, yes, I mean our ancestors.
Your people were doing it to each other, and they still are today. Just like today,
Me
there's
saying your
still
people
over
do it to each
7
other. What
million
does that mean?
slaves in Africa.
What does
Nobody's
that mean?
making you guys enslave each other in Africa today. So what's your excuse now? There's
There's
over
no
7 million
excuse.
slaves.
Libya is an Arab
So when
country
you
where they
guys,
look
it's not
down
just
on
Libya, it's
black
across
people.
all 54
No,
countries. You
No,
can look it
sir.
up. I even have the
Libya.
statistic on my
Go
profile
ahead,
because I
pull it
love it
up.
when you guys
Pull it
lie.
up because I'm well
I put
educated.
everything on my profile, so anybody who wants to see it, it's on my
Pull it
profile.
up.
Also, when you guys,
Ali. Okay, we got new people on the stage. JC.
Oh,
Hey, what's your ethnicity?
Samoan. Samoan
Samo-
American.
Samoan. Okay, you want to
Yep.
ask Black Americans a question?
I do, yes. So the question is, why do you defend crimes committed by young Black Americans, aka YNs? I know you know the term. Just that is a question I have for you guys.
What YN are you referring to that we're supposed to be taking up for? No, you ain't talking about
Carmelo
Carmelo.
Anthony. Yeah, him and other
First of
people.
all, wait a minute. No, see, you done messed up real bad now. Don't call him that.
What he call him?
A YN.
yeah, he
Don't
called a
play.
guy who was a
Listen,
4.0
I promise
GPA,
you, don't play with
captain
me
of
up
2
here.
teams, never been
One at a
arrested,
time, gents.
saved
One at a
a
time.
young lady's life from drowning. He's calling him a YN. Yeah, that's who he thinks is a YN.
Victor.
Oh Lord, have mercy. See, he about to trigger me. I gotta.
Yeah,
Question, ma'am.
he came up here to troll. It's okay, y'all. He ain't got to be up here.
There was actually a guy who seen the video. It was actually 4 boys on him beating the crap out of him before the one got poked. Then they want to state as though it was only the one boy standing in front of him, over him, like Neanderthal. That's why they don't want the video to be played inside the courtroom, so they don't want to taint the jurors to seeing the actual truth. Like it's too harsh for them to see the reality of his actions. It's
And
just sickening.
and the thing about it is those Filipinos, those Filipinos, I don't know if anyone knows, those people are very racist towards Black people. And as a matter of fact, in California, they're running they work in the hospitals and they only hire each other, and they act extremely racist towards Black nurses. Extremely racist. So he came up here to take up for his counterpart.
Wait, I'm married to you in California too. I'm in Los Angeles.
I'm not in California.
I was gonna
I'm
say
not in California
I'm
right
in
now.
Los
I used
Angeles.
to live in Cali. I'm not.
I worked in one of the biggest hospitals in Beverly Hills. But yeah, I did not know that. That's crazy.
He's
They
Samoan.
are very racist.
Be worried
I
about
love
getting voting
Filipinos.
rights.
I love them.
They're very racist, and they may not be
But they're
racist
not. But they're
towards
not.
you.
Maybe
They're
to
not
maybe to
racist
you.
towards you because you're an African.
No, maybe to you they might be like that, but they're not. They're not.
Racism
You mad
does not
they
affect
You know
one
want their
what,
type
Dream?
of
friends?
Black
You see that,
person.
Dreamer? You see that? That's what I'm saying. You Africans, we can't trust y'all to stand in solidarity with nothing. We boycotting Asian. Okay,
Asians are
so we don't.
racist towards Africans and anybody who's
Well,
Black.
Dreamer,
But
it don't matter. You know what I mean? You gotta come on. Y'all don't never stand in solidarity with nothing. Go ahead,
John.
though, Rev.
Yeah, John, I got a question for you. Since you guys say we came over from Africa, if some of us did,
Thank you.
why didn't you guys try to come over here and try to help them?
Wait, can you repeat
guys,
that?
you guys.
I just want to wonder why. How come you didn't try to come and rescue, since you say we are Africans?
Yeah, John, you can answer that, John.
First of all, I never said you guys are African.
Well, most of you
but
guys,
either way,
wait a minute, most of you guys have said that.
is you have African ancestry, right? But this is the thing, right? A lot of people repeat things without realizing or researching. The reality is, you see the person I have on my profile, he wrote a book about getting kidnapped from Africa. If you
I
don't
would,
know, there were search
sir,
parties. There were search
sir.
parties organized. I'm answering you, and I'm giving you history that you could use, sir.
No,
There were
I,
search parties organized. There were
yeah, you
people.
can
There were
talk.
people that were raiding boats, raiding the Dutch, raiding the Spaniards and the Portuguese, burning their camps. Like I don't know what this idea is that people didn't try to do anything and where it comes from, but one Google search will tell you you're wrong. People fought.
Why are you just now saying this though, Remy? You've been coming here
Why I
for a
need
while.
to teach you
Wait
this.
a
This
minute.
is
I'm
history.
asking, I'm asking a question. Calm down. Why haven't you said this before? Because this is our first time hearing this. And on top
Let
of
him,
it too.
yeah, let
Right.
him, yeah.
This is my, I don't know.
Fendi.
This is my first
Let him
time hearing
finish.
it.
Let him finish. I want to hear what he gonna say.
Okay.
Go on and
Like
finish.
like like I was saying, people need to understand that our own people, whether it be black African people, black people from America, have written about this. You don't have to get it from the white T man. Yes, people fought. People were raiding camps. People were burning
Was it
these people.
raised in camps in the United States of America?
No, they didn't.
Okay, we
No,
didn't
They
know that.
didn't. They
Okay,
didn't
all
I,
take
that
a
to go around
boat.
I
the bush.
think,
No.
The
I
thing
think
is,
you
they
got it
didn't
all
even
wrong,
know. They
John. I think you got
know
it
where you were
all.
taken.
I think you got it all wrong.
You understand? They didn't even know where you.
I think you got it all wrong, sir.
I
We
can show you
always,
books,
Charles, I'm gonna
not
rotate
from
you
me.
down. Thank you for coming up, Charles. Thank you. Um, yeah.
from what I understand, uh, not just only from the history books. I mean, you guys uh, didn't have enough courage to even recognize some of your people that came over here. I'm not African. I don't have a drop. I did my genealogy. I don't. I'm
Your
more
DNA.
no DNA, sir. I don't even play
Okay,
that with
You
we
don't.
gotta move this
Okay.
on. We got other
yeah.
people, y'all. We got
Okay, okay, we gonna move on with that because I don't want. I just
yeah,
asked
because
you a
he done took
question.
us around the mulberry bush with that question.
I
Yeah,
know he
and
was.
Remy already
God
knows
damn.
about that
He
DNA stuff.
right, he got made that in 20 minutes. Shout out to helicopter. Goodness gracious. Hey Bushmeat,
Oh,
how you doing?
blessed and highly favored. You know the vibes.
Mm-hmm. So you got a question for Black Americans, or you did you Bushmeat? I want to introduce you to Dreamer.
Mm-hmm.
Dreamer, what's your next question? Let's get a new question from you.
um, so I guess my next question. First of all, I asked like what I can do. My second question is this: why are y'all keep waiting for reparations? I really want to know that. Why y'all keep begging for reparations?
Okay, hold on. I'll have Bushmeat answer you, and then after that, we'll see if Chill want to answer you. Hold on, Red. Hold on, Red. Oops. Go ahead, Bushmeat.
We keep begging for reparations the same way y'all keep begging to be a part of us and be and get our attention and begging us to be a part of your little GoFundMe Africa group because we deserved. You don't understand what was took from Black Americans even after we rebuilt. So it's funny that you don't even have the capacity to do research and understand that Black Americans own 17 and 19 million acres outside of slavery, right? And was stolen due to laws and things like that. And now it's down to a meager 5 acres. That's still damn near double the size of Jamaica, but I digress. And so you come up here, you don't do your research, you come up in America and you try to defend Filipino nurses. Sir, sometimes it's best if you don't know something, stay in your goddamn lane. You shouldn't even ask the question. You worry about the wrong thing. You need to be worried about why in the Congo they're selling children to the cobalt mines in plastic bags. That's a better question.
Can never just answer a question. He has to come with insults, huh? It's crazy work. Either way,
Every single time.
that's a stupid question.
Hold
Well,
on.
Host, can I rebuttal to that, please, host?
Yes, and then we're gonna move to chill.
So it's sad that I say that because it's insulting to me that a person who's lived here all their life, y'all, as smart as y'all are, y'all waiting for reparations. It's so sickening to me that as if I was born in the United States, I would be a doctor, a lawyer. I would never wait for a handout. But that's what y'all do. Y'all wait for a handout, and I hope the best that one day is given to y'all. But let me tell you something. Work your asses off, get a job, and do better in life. It's sick. It's so sad.
Dreamer,
Let
Y'all
even
me
pathetic.
Africans are seeking
let me
reparation.
ask you a question, Dreamer. Are you? I ain't trying to be mean or nothing. Are you a little delayed or something?
Oh, it's Carmelo delayed. I had a 3.7. I had a 3.7 GPA, and
Well,
I
then maybe
got
you need to talk like it because you sound like a
yeah.
toddler or
Yeah,
something.
so America, yeah. So why you
Okay,
trying to
hold
get here? I've been
on. Let
insult.
Chill Will.
What's the
Chill Will. Do
I
you want to
asked you a
answer her
question.
question?
Love, I answered the best I can, man. It's a
Can
big
you speak
debate.
into the phone, son? Chill.
I'm, I'm sorry. Hey,
weren't you on BG Live the other day, America? You guys.
Hold on. Go ahead, Chill Will.
hey,
Huh?
Chill Will.
yes, ma'am. Can you hear me now?
Nah, you real low.
Okay, hold on 1 second, love. Hold on 1 second. What about now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's still low.
Okay. I don't know what's wrong. I'm sorry. I'm in the
All right,
lab right
just
now. It's
drop
probably.
down and come back up.
I can
Um,
answer it.
Wait a
I can answer
minute.
it, Mr. Love.
go ahead, Black American.
All right. So to answer his question, you have to understand that America, and before it was even considered the United States, was built for free on the backs of our ancestors. And even the Bible itself says that a debt unpaid is due to their to their offspring. So that in itself, that's either spiritual and just social reasons why we are owed reparations and restitution. So if you build a whole entire country, because you have to remember, we left England. So this was an independent country that was built on free labor of our ancestors. So yes, the descendants of those people are going to constantly fight for the reparations that are due, not only to our ancestors, but to us.
So
To as well.
is that what y'all sitting up here and waiting for a free track?
Hold on.
That ain't happening.
Hold on, Bushmeat.
So that's
Solid.
I feel sorry. I feel sorry if you think that's not gonna. Donald Trump don't want to give y'all no free trade.
Okay,
So
Solid.
if
You want to answer her? Hold on, Black American. Solid. You want to get in there and answer her? Solid.
Can I wait?
Okay, I'm gonna
Can I wait for a
rotate you
minute?
down. I'm gonna rotate you down. You can come back up when you ready. Go ahead, Black
Something.
American.
if we're sitting here waiting for a free check, then how do we have the highest net worth and amount of assets amongst all colored people around the world? We didn't get that for free. That come from work, doesn't it? So how are we sitting around waiting for a free check when we have all these black doctors, attorneys, scientists, inventors still to this day in America? Our black women are the highest rate of graduates from colleges in the country. How are we sitting around waiting for a blank check?
America, are you really serious? You really think that black women are the highest graduates? Like that's the problem with that. Like yeah, black females they feel that they can take over and stuff. It's so sad. This is how y'all think, really?
What?
A woman
Wait
who
a
doesn't know
minute.
shit.
Wait a minute. What did you just? Did he say y'all really think y'all can
Well,
take
wait a minute.
over?
Is you a girl or is you a man or a woman?
A woman can think like this, and you allow that?
See,
Hold
he never
on.
answered that question.
Wait a minute. I want to know before you say something else. Is you a
Don't have
man
the
or
highest
a
degree.
woman?
A woman
Listen.
doesn't have
Listen. Are you a man or a woman? I'm sick of
a
calling you
host.
he, she. I'm sick of people calling you he. I'm calling you she. I don't know. What are you?
Host, I'm being honest with you, and
I'm
this
being
is something
honest.
Decorum
What
needs to
is
have.
you?
Host, this is some.
What are you? Okay,
Hey,
I
y'all
just
remember the
don't
movie Cat?
go ahead. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, so this is sometimes this is why we have so much trouble. Like, I don't understand, especially coming from somebody who's African and you come from Ethiopia, which is one of the most conscious African countries because they were never actually colonized. You don't understand that even for us African, we are seeking reparations. When people take away generational wealth and land and resources, it affects people down generations. The place where Africa is at today, or the place where the black community is at today, has a lot to do with what was taken away from our ancestors. So of course we're not gonna sit here and let them have it. It doesn't mean that you sit there and you wait for it, like nothing, you don't do anything, you don't work. But we should ask for it. It's ours.
I'm sorry. I'm confused as a Black American. Remy, what? No. Did you say it's ours? Who you
And he
referring
said
to?
Yes,
Africa. He said
yes.
Africa fighting for
Oh,
reparations
but
too.
y'all haven't, and I'm not saying this to be mean or funny or not, but like, don't the United States already help y'all with money and been helping y'all with money?
No, ma'am. Listen,
Yes,
the,
they
the best way
have.
I can explain it to you is this way, right? If I say to you the US government is providing EBT and Section 8, does it make up for the stuff they've done to your ancestors? No, it doesn't.
The EBT, and if you would say that to me, the EBT in the Section 8, we don't get it. You better go talk to your fellow YT man because those are the ones that's getting it, not us. I have never seen no Section 8 a day in my life. So I
Majority
don't
of it
know
goes
what
to
you're talking
YT
about.
people. Yes, I agree with you. Majority of it goes to YT people, but
Right?
some goes
So
to
you
black people.
can't
So I'm
use a
telling you
different
the same
example.
thing. Can I finish?
Remy,
I'm telling you the
use
same
just use a
goes to
different
some people.
stop trying to talk over me. Use a different example. Use one that's valid because that one is invalid.
Okay, again, I'm gonna tell you, when you talk about America helping us, you're talking about America handing money to a few politicians that put it in their pockets. It's not benefiting the people. So it does not pay for the hundreds and hundreds of years of taking away resources, of unaliving people, unaliving.
Wait a minute though. Hold on,
You
Remy.
you
How
you
do the
would
United States of America owe y'all though? Y'all sold slaves. Y'all got into
So so lo-
business,
so
a
love so love
business.
so love.
Hold on,
We
y'all got into a business relationship with the
so love.
United States government. Y'all got into selling people business and whatever else kind of business y'all got into. I know you ain't talking about this country owe y'all no reparations.
Course, again, let me give
Oh,
you an
how?
example, right? Yeah,
Tell
yeah,
us
I'm gonna
how.
give you an example because a lot of you guys you don't understand. Just the same way you have raccoons, we got raccoons. That does not mean everybody's a raccoon. Ghana, for example, they had a few elites that were part of the Ashanti tribe that were selling people, right? E- But can
Second
I finish? Can I finish?
before you get in your history book, 1 second. So if they give it to you, say for instance, for rhetorical a rhetorical question. If they were to give you reparations and you're saying that these people are pocketing the money, how would you ever see anything?
Okay, again, so that's exactly what
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
it's fine. So again, like I was saying, a few elites of the Ashanti sold people, right? And after that, a lot of those same elites were taken into slavery. A lot of people who actually suffered from it, which are the majority, would be the ones owed reparations. The people with ancestors that had their hands cut off because they didn't bring enough gold. The people who had their land and gold stolen away. And the way it's supposed to work, right? They put it into framework when they passed it in the UN, would be that there would be organizations, not through the government, organizations that would be responsible for actually
Oh
distributing
yeah. Oh,
land
y'all
and
suing them.
resources.
Okay, y'all suing the companies. All right. Well, I wish y'all the best of the luck in suing those companies. Long as it's not the U.S. government, our tax dollars.
The
No,
European
that's right.
countries, European countries mainly.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Chris.
Love, I wanted to ask him who created the tree of forgetfulness. Was it the Europeans or the Africans? And who came up with the magical spell to walk around the tree 9 times if you're a male and 7 times if you're female? Was that the European people that did that or the Africans?
Sir, when you talk about spells, right, that is a word that is used by white people. Practicing our ancient spiritualities is demonized by these people the same way they demonize voodoo and they talk about it's about demons and all this stuff. You cannot understand African spirituality, so I forgive you for that. But I want you to understand that regardless, right? Yes, there are people who sold people. There are people who worked with white people. There are people who were even worse than white people on the continent. But again, the overwhelming majority of African people were victims. You get it?
So again, who created the tree of forgetfulness? Was it the Africans or was it the European? I'm just wondering because who named it? Who named it the forgetfulness and why is it the tree of forgetfulness? Can you explain to us why they named it the tree of forgetfulness? Because see, what I'm thinking is right. Y'all did that because y'all didn't want us to remember what happened, right? And now y'all trying to make us remember and be African when you walked us around the tree not to remember. So I don't get it. So am I wrong on the history? All
So
right.
the African elites and the white people who were basically institutionalizing slavery, what they wanted to do is the people who were enslaved, they wanted them to forget everything, forget where they're from, forget their names, forget their religions, their culture, their language, everything, because that way you can essentially brainwash somebody. So they worked together to create a system where from
What happened to him? Is he muted out or something?
Serengeti Wi-Fi went out.
Look at God over here lying. Sir, at the end of the day, King Gizu of the Dahomey tribe, they went to him and asked him to stop selling slaves. You know, there's this lady, right? Her name is Sarah Bonetta, right? She was going to be a human sacrifice if the Europeans didn't take her as a gift. So y'all been doing this and still doing it now, sir. You got to stop with this. That's why we have a problem with y'all now because y'all don't want to be honest. Y'all didn't have no receipts to say that y'all did it. You done told us about some damn people who had some ships or something that was rescuing people. Miss Love, you hear that, Miss Love? Man, that was crazy.
Exactly, Chris. You know, it's so strange and so deniable. You know, they in denial about a whole lot of things. You know, and it's so crazy. They come up here day after day, year after year. You know, centuries after centuries, the same old thing. You know, just come out and just say what it is. You know, because it's going to catch up with you. The facts and receipts are already out there. And far as him saying that we are begging for reparations, we never beg for anything. We are due, just like everybody else, more than anybody else that come over here in this land.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Oh, okay. It just went silent. I'm like,
I
y'all.
was I was sitting up here just talking. I said, is anybody hearing me or what?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, but I just wanted to tell him that we are not begging for no reparations. We are due this a long time ago. So far as begging, we ain't never been begging people. You know, they are the ones that's been begging and scamming and piggybacking off of Black America's history.
Dreamer that comes up here and call American black people out of their name, you are in your safe haven. You left Africa because of the conditions. There is nothing over there helping you. And I'll say it again, the WHO, World Health Organization, said that there's 80 million children without parents due to unaliving from transmittal SMEX, tribal WAR, and starvation. So what you need to do is to take your anger and your misguided anger and your distrust for other people back to your country where you came from. Nobody, y'all come over here in America complaining what we do, what we didn't do, what we can do, how we should do it. If your house is raggedy, please don't come over my house, tell me how to clean it up and how to fix it up. Fix your house first. Because if a raggedy house man come to my house telling me how to fix up my house, the first thing I want to understand, how do you know how to fix a house? Where's your experience coming from? Your house is falling down, but you complaining about my house. Fix your house first before you try to tell somebody else what to do. We know we've been here for a long time, more than 500 plus years. We know exactly what's going on. We know exactly what the problems are. We don't need somebody in a raggedy house coming over to us trying to tell us what to do in our house. Get some experience for yourself. If y'all would spend much as time as y'all spend on downing Americans, talking about Black Americans, African American, Native Indigenous, foundational Black Americans, if y'all spend more time talking to yourselves and your governments. The guy that stood up here and said that the government don't give them no money. Is that America's problem? If America go there and buy the resources for cheap, and y'all the poorest people on the earth, trust me, I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm just telling you the God honest truth. Africa is the poorest, the highest illiteracy rate, the highest underlying from starvation. Is Africa. And y'all over here complaining
And
the
I'm not
richest
trying to.
economy in the world? You're in the wrong place, brother.
Can
Go
I
back and
rebuttal
fix.
host like America? Like, can somebody rebuttal, please?
Go back. Let me say
Go
this to you,
ahead. You
brother.
can
Go
rebuttal.
back
Go
and
ahead.
fix where you
I'll wait.
need
I'll
to
wait. I
fix,
mean,
because you're never gonna change Africa.
opposition with the same people. I mean,
Just
you
wait a
can deal
minute
You're
with
and
never
let him
gonna
America.
change
finish
the
Like,
talking,
conditions in
Dreamer.
Africa over here.
Just let
You're
him
never
finish
gonna change
talking
it
and
over
then you can
here.
talk.
You're never going to change the conditions in Africa here. This is not the place to complain about illiterate leadership in your governments, corruption in your governments. They're not feeding your people. America, over the period of years that they estimated 30, 40, 50, 100 years, whatever it is, they've been giving Africa trillions of dollars. $1 is like $1,300 African money. And mean tell me y'all can't get your stuff together yet? Brother, your problem is Africa. Your problem is you. Look in the mirror, and you the problem. You Africans are your problem. Y'all the biggest problem, because let's face it, y'all over there.
Okay,
How many
DRR,
countries in
you gotta
Africa
land your
got white
plane
tea
so he can
people?
respond.
Okay, how many people in Africa are white tea? There's only probably about 10, 15%. Y'all the problem.
Go ahead, Dreamer.
I mean, first of all, your name is Doctor, which that's not even a title that I would even want to put that on top of you. You want to say here about Africans, like how Africa is like so dirty and like disastrous that it is. Let me tell you, you don't even have a passport. I promise you don't have a passport. 50% of y'all don't have a passport. Y'all don't have shit. None of you have shit.
Now you listen. Now I just be Dreamer. I got my finger on this mute button, buddy. Anybody else have a rebuttal for him? You got something more to say? Go
So,
ahead.
Dreamer.
Yeah, let me finish.
Wait a minute, Dreamer.
So,
Let me ask you
Yes, I
something.
do. I do.
Wait
You
a
tell me.
minute. Hold
can
on,
I finish?
y'all. Hold on, Dreamer. You really heard about what is your real issue? Like, what have you heard about?
Can I finish? Like all the way he talked dirty about us. Y'all want me to finish, please?
I'm saying
I
you.
mean, this the thing. I become so sensitive when people. Well, why can we not be political and speak about these issues? We want to delineate, right? So
Yeah. What
let's
is it?
delineate.
What
Let's
is it?
delineate and let's be right.
How?
So
What you
why
mean?
why y'all mad? Why y'all mad about stuff like that? We tired of y'all. So let me give him his tea. So do you think that we come here and we beg for like education? We come here educated. We come here as nurses. We come here as like doctors. Y'all don't have shit. And our passport stamps. I'm glad that you have that. All those stamps. Every page has a stamp on it. Every page has a stamp on it. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it does. So show us the receipts. Show us every page, love. Yeah.
Period, y'all. Turn up.
That's a typical Black American
Ah,
who don't have shit. Y'all don't
period,
have
sis.
shit. A passport, and y'all ain't taking us nowhere. Y'all don't have shit. It's so sad.
Ah,
I pray for y'all. I pray for y'all. I really do pray for y'all.
Pray for yourself. Pray for
When the
yourself.
14 amendments that be taken away, I
Pray
hope
for
they take y'all
Africa.
out.
Pray for
They need
Africa.
literacy testing for all of y'all. All of y'all
where you
No,
dumbasses.
at,
you
Black
pray for
American? That
Africa.
is beautiful. Where's that at?
I'm where every African wants to be right now.
Where is that? It looked beautiful there.
Beautiful.
I'm showing
Wow.
out tonight. I'm
I mean,
not
we
gonna do
well
it to him.
traveled. We are so blessed to be
Right?
American. You know.
Yes. Amen.
And,
I'm not
and we
gonna
can
show
get
out tonight. Maybe another night.
and we can get a passport anytime. I don't have no
Anytime.
problem with it.
And guess what? All my kids have passports too. They well traveled too, baby. We don't put our real self on these TikTok streets, but just know we well travel, boo boo.
Love, show us the receipts. Show us every page of that.
I just showed you the
I know, baby. No,
receipts.
baby, you did not. You showed us the outside of
Can
the
I
book.
can I can I
Come
ask
on,
Oh, you
Actually,
man.
you
this is
ain't
Come
my
got
on.
shit.
second. This
Come
That's
is
the
my
tip of
on.
your iceberg,
second.
dummy.
This is my second book, baby.
Don't
This is my second book.
don't nobody have to
You
prove
ain't show
nothing,
shit.
you know.
Jay ain't say second
Who
book. You ain't show
he's
shit.
Okay,
nobody.
Dreamer,
He's
you
nobody.
listen. You said they didn't have it. Then when they showed you, they had it. And as a matter of fact, did you peep the scenery, the background of both of their backgrounds? Absolutely beautiful home and absolutely beautiful scenery. And you sitting up here hating. That's all it is. You just a hater.
And we worked hard for it.
We do. We put our lives on the line. Little do you know.
You ain't have shit in the background.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
He a
you a nerd.
hater.
You might be
I
a
He's
don't. I
a
don't
hey.
have to
hater.
You
brag.
probably
He a hater, sis. He know he
Yeah.
saw
you
it.
probably,
I'm not gonna
He
brag.
saw it. We saw it, sis. Doing your thing. He's a
We don't
Hey,
hater.
have
I'm very humble and
Y'all
very
doing y'all
grateful.
thing.
we don't have
You're
to
a
prove
hater,
nothing to
10
Dreamer.
him.
years.
He's an African to prove something to. Oh my goodness.
Right. Wait a minute. Hold
Yeah.
on, y'all. Go ahead.
Garbage. I was your manager for 10
Go ahead,
years.
RJ.
Dreamer, can I ask you a serious question? Why does your voice sound like that?
You know why he used to hit them high soprano doing like that.
Because I noticed something about y'all guys. Y'all type the ones who y'all always talk about y'all so educated. Why y'all sound like that?
You
Like
work at a
you got
warehouse.
no you got
You
no.
work at a
I
warehouse. You
I
work at a
never worked at a
warehouse.
warehouse.
You yes you do. I just saw your photo. You work at a warehouse, and AI is gonna take your job.
That's a plant, not a
You the
warehouse.
typical
It's a
you the
plant.
typical
I
African
work at a
American.
plant.
You're
A
disgusting.
plant.
You should not have
I
been born here
plant.
and like have that.
I
Why
make
are you
over
doing that?
$50
Be a
an hour, buddy.
doctor. You should be a doctor,
I
buddy.
make over $50 an hour, buddy.
You don't
I'm a
make for
rough
over $50 an
carpenter.
This
hour.
man, the funny
I'm a
thing
rough
is,
carpenter
do y'all
and
hear this?
retired.
This
Rough
man talk like
carpenter.
he's it talks like it is a toddler. It wants us to believe that anybody is allowing him or it
All right, I'm gonna go
to
back in
take
the
care of
comments.
anyone. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe
All
that at
right,
all.
RJ. See you later. Y'all, we gonna
No,
be wrapping it up in 6 minutes.
and another thing these Africans do. is they're always trying to compete with us, and then they see they can never keep up with us, and that's why they keep asking us questions, because they're trying to see they need some goals to attain to. They want to see what we're doing because they want to be like that. They're like, oh snap, these people really are doing this, and so that's their next goals to try to do. That's why when he tries to say we don't have passports, he sees the passport. Oh, let me see the stamps. He sees the scenery. So all they do is basically just hate and try to keep up with us.
Yeah,
There's no
What's wrong? What's
competition.
wrong with that?
but you
No
can't.
We don't compete with each other.
No.
You can't compete where you can't compare, my darling.
And we're not gonna. Americans don't compete with each other like Africans do. It's no competition.
You're not in your own home. Maybe if you go to your own home, try to compete with us from Africa. That's what we want to see you do. We want to see you talk all that big, tough stuff in your own homeland. We want to see what you do from there, from Africa.
Okay, hold on, y'all.
America.
Hold
When you
on.
want to be,
Hold on, Dreamer. Hold on. Allie, hey, did you want to say something?
Oh, hey sis, no, I was just irritated earlier, still am, but no, they act like we don't travel, you know.
well, show me.
No, I mean we all have passports. I mean most of us do, right? Like
No.
what? We just don't want to go to Africa. The bottom line, I never want to go to Africa ever.
Me either, Allie. I have no desire.
Correct.
But the difference
Correct.
is they are fleers and we are travelers.
Right?
You get over there, then they want to
We
charge
go,
you double, triple.
we go,
Your
and
money,
right, we
American
go and
money.
spend money. Yeah, they come over here and they stay, right? Because they want to suck up the resources. We go over there just to travel, to visit the resorts. Not in Africa, but other countries. But so it's a difference, right? They flee, like you said, sis. We
Dreamer,
go.
cam up. Let us see how you look.
Let's see
Hey,
your
we have to
forehead,
remember
your
a lot of
hairline.
times when they say they travel, they consider traveling fleeing their own country and moving somewhere else. They don't understand
America,
traveling
can you
means you
stop?
go somewhere
America.
and you come
Okay,
Show us
back.
hold
that.
on. Don't
Show us
move
the
it.
passport. I bet it's red.
Wait a minute. Let me give her a
America,
minute.
can you stop?
Hold
America,
on.
can you
Don't
stop?
move, y'all. Go ahead. I'm gonna give you a minute to say what you gotta say, Dreamer.
Yeah, Ali, I really appreciate that you came up. Don't you see? I'm here like on a panel with like all these people just trying to attack Africans. It's so sad, and this is disgusting. That y'all probably don't even think y'all Africans. I mean,
Stop it. Stop crying.
no. Let me land my plane. I got a minute. Y'all are so pathetic. Like this is like really Africans and like Black Americans. Like this is so sad the way y'all think. Because at the end of the day, Africans don't have no issues with y'all. But what I want y'all to know is like Africans at the end of the day, y'all not gonna keep bullying us. Y'all feel sympathy for yourself, but we feel sympathy for ourselves as well. So when y'all sit up here and y'all like, oh, all this and that and third, we gonna feel sympathy for ourselves. Like we gotta talk.
Okay, time's up. But you came up here and you were talking shit about you guys never traveled, you never left the States. Like I'm like, why would you even think that, right? What? So you came up
Yes.
here dissing us anyway, right? You really have no idea.
I keep telling them Africans, you started, we are going to finish it.
Exactly.
You started being all bullied up and everything. So stand on that. Stand
Yep, you
on it.
took it there. We took it to hell, and you got me restricted.
Yep.
Oh,
You just got restricted.
You restricted
No,
finally?
earlier when
Oh
I said the B
man.
Oh, you
word. No,
restricted.
earlier.
Oh, mama, I'm sorry.
See how they do us?
I'm
See how
not
they
gonna
do
let her.
us?
I'm not gonna let them win. In my
You see how
Michael
they do
Jackson
us?
voice. Uh huh. All right. Shout out to y'all. We about to wrap up the show. Great
Yes,
Man
show.
in the
Thank you. I
mirror.
want to
great
give
show,
a.
loves.
Yeah, thank you. I want to say thank you to all the panelists, to all my mods, every single one of y'all. I want to say thank you to all the gifters. Shout out to the amazing chat down there. Shout out to Ms. Van, Go Rev. They being top fans. I appreciate y'all. Oh, and we're not gonna do final stage because I'm tired. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
Thank
you're
yep.
welcome.
thank
Thank
you,
you,
Miss
love.
Love. I appreciate everybody.
Thanks for everybody for the gifts. That was really nice today. Y'all showed out. Thank you.
God
Thank
bless.
you, everybody. Thank you, Auntie.
All right, y'all got it all out. Y'all, thank you. So,
Yep.
all right. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
See you tomorrow, loves.
Bye, Evan.